Yeah, yeah, yeah. What are you doing back? Ah, what the hell? I feel like streaming. Mm. Streaming and drinking. Knowing damn well I can't go. All right, that was Drinking and Dreaming by this is Waylon Jennings. All right. Okay, let's go back to this one. It is the top police body cam and dash cam moments. Some of this
Yeah. And I asked him if he needed to.
I-91 in Dummerston, Vermont. Stopped a person probably for being stupid. This guy on the left. There we go. Oops. Hopefully no one was hurt. Wow.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
Everything, we're okay. We're okay. All right.
Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Florida Highway Patrol dash cam. Watch this. This is pretty hairy shit. Watch. Boom. Yeah, that's Florida for you. Fucking A. Now, this is interesting. A woman in Florida here, Indian River County Sheriff's Office, Jody Ann Harvey, charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and DUI for driving through a golf course. What are you doing? I mean, don't you have to ask eventually? It's like, what are you doing? You know you're doing stupid shit. Just pull over. You take the L, man. You know, a woman in this case. Take the L. You got. We're done. God, what the hell is going on? And here we go. Now you notice this is in Florida. The grass ain't always so green. Takes a lot of water to keep a grass or a golf course green. And watch, here we go. It looks like an unknown truck comes in from the side, but no, it's another cop. Here we go. Kaboom, give her the thing. The pit maneuver. Boom. You're done. Slam. Oops. What? What? Didn't do anything. Who's driving on the golf course? It's fine. Can I use my cell phone? No. Boom. Now, this is good. This is interesting. Everybody, a bunch of dudes, even people from the other side of the road, come flying over and helping this cop here. After this punk decides to go apeshit. Someone up there. People on the other side of the road are stopping as well. Here comes a semi. It's like, fuck you, you little punk. You're going down, bro. There's another person right there. Everybody's jumping in to help. People coming in, flying across the freaking highway. Yes. You little shit. Take your L. You're fucked up. It happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, how in the hell did that happen? Let's look at this here for a minute. Oh, okay. It's apparently winter weather. That's Brandon over there in the truck. So people are driving, and there's cops are flashing their lights over here, and they're talking to someone. And where the fuck does this guy come from? From the other side of the road? Jesus Christ! What the hell, man? It's somewhere in Vermont. I don't know how to drive in the winter. Come on now. Come on. All right. Middleton, Wisconsin. Oops. I mean, really? Denver, Colorado. Interstate 25. Yeah, I know it. Yeah.
Teacher for station 78 at the 55 zone. Did you have your license?
So I think the officer said he or she is going 78 and a 55.
Registration?
That's Denver.
High, and then you can either go to court or do it online to grab it.
Okay. What's going to happen? Whoa, Jesus. What the hell?
Everyone know too.
Oh, my God. That's Denver.
Everyone know too. 233.
I'm guessing this guy's a motorcycle cop.
The car stop just got struck. Sending some cars over here in medical. Are you okay?
All right. Gallatin County Sheriff in Montana. Interstate 90. Okay. Been on that. Holy shit. What the? Oh, my God. You're on the other side of the road, dude. What the hell are you doing?
Sending some cars over here in medical. Are you okay?
Well, there's a cop there, so I guess I better. Oh, whoops. Lost control. And oops. Oh, God. Boom. Yeah, well, slow down. This also looks like Denver. Where is this? Oh, Lakewood, Florida. Okay. Uh-huh. What's going to happen now? Hopefully nobody gets hurt, but it doesn't appear promising. Dude, you take the L. Don't run away. They're going to get you. Bad boys, right? So this guy has a sport bike, and he thinks he's king shit of the turds. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay. No, he's going pretty fast. Okay. Dude, you don't want to wipe out on a bike. That would be a bad idea. Where'd he go? Oh, geez. Oh, no. All right. Yeah, as Brandon was saying, those cop lights are freaking bright. Oh, okay, he wiped out, now he's trying to run away. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Get on the ground. I can't fucking move. Both of my legs are broken. Oh. I've been watching quite a bit of this stuff lately. You know, there's all kinds of these channels where they have the like drunk people, whatever, you know, getting arrested by police. It's interesting. I don't really want to go there because copyright, all that stuff. But anyway, Tim Welsh, hello. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. D-Man is here. Tim Sokol. Tom Laundry is back. All right. Mowed him down. I would say that seems a little extreme to me, too. Trying to run the guy down with your car. That's might be a little excessive force, I'd say. I mean, how far is the guy really going to fucking run? You know, he wiped his bike out. He's probably got a concussion. How far is he going to go? Just let the guy run till he runs out. I mean, Jesus, run him over? I would say that's a bit excessive. The Shawano Police Department in Wisconsin released dashcam video of Officer Jeff Butner involved in a 39-car pileup. Holy Jesus. Oh, my God. I hope no one got hurt. Look at this. All right. This is typical of Wisconsin. I'm not sure which highway this is on, but it's probably one of the interstates. 94 or 90 or something. And, oh, no. Bad idea. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Airbag came out. That's a bad day. Holy shit. All the airbags came out. Okay. Arizona? Nevada, okay.
Yeah, we contacted this guy earlier. He failed to stop for us at the fee booth. He's now at the visitor center. Looks like the middle parking lot. I'm gonna block him in.
Visitor center on the parking lot. You're going to block him in Metro and NHP. Is that with you?
Yep.
Get your hands up! Get your hands up now!
The hell he's. What's he got?
Don't do it!
Rubber bullets. Oh Jesus, he's gonna off himself. Oh my God.
Stop! I'll shoot!
No, let the guy go. I mean, he's
Stop
just.
or I'll shoot!
Come on now.
Put your hands up now! Put your hands up now! Get out of the car!
Jesus Christ.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car now!
Jesus.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! 5544, he just rammed it. Trooper. Get out of the car!
Get out of the car! Wow.
5544, he just rammed it. Trooper.
Get out of the car!
Hmm.
544, copy, ram your vehicle and arrange your vehicle and in pursuit.
The thing I've been noticing about, watching some of these cop videos, man, some people just need help. Not all people are just, nasty ass and they're trying to be assholes. Some of these people are mentally ill. I was watching this one woman, young woman, like 18-year-old girl, living in her car. And I mean, she's taking all kinds of drugs and all kinds of weird, bad stuff. And the cops, took mercy on the poor woman. But my God, I mean, she's not trying to be mean. She's just there's a big problem there.
I hear noise. He's trying to get out.
Oh,
You hear
God.
something? Okay.
Okay.
He's trying to start it. Watch out! Watch out! Ah, he's taking off. Watch out! Watch out!
Jesus.
Stop the car!
I mean, honestly, couldn't they just shoot the tires out? Just take the tires out. They could do that.
Get out! Get out!
Visitor center still. We got his vehicle parked. We're boxed in.
Hands up! Get out of the car now! You got a visual?
Nope.
I mean, if you look at the stuff, right? And I know the officers are just doing their job here, but you got 5 dudes screaming at you to do 5 different things. What are you supposed to do? And in this guy's mental state, obviously he's trying to self-delete here. So the guy is not in a good place.
We're back to deploy. No visual. Let me get right here.
You hear something?
Jesus, get the guy out. Get him some help. Holy shit. Don't shoot the dude. Come on, there's got to be a better way. God almighty, he just is not stopping.
Stop the car! 5544, shots fired.
You've been shooting for like 5 minutes, dude. Come on.
Get out!
Get out of the car!
Just will
Put your
not
hands
stop.
up! Get your shield. Get your shield. Get up. No, come with me. Come in this way. Let's keep your hands like this. Keep your hands just like that.
Okay, good.
Got your hand off. We got it.
Don't shoot the guy.
You did an assault rifle through my.
Okay, just keep your hands where you can see him. Just keep them just like that. Just like that.
Shot me in the
Okay,
leg.
slow down. Slow
Okay.
down, bro. We're gonna get you, okay? I'm here to get you. I'm here to get you.
Everything will be all right. Come on.
Come on, come with me. Come with me. Let go. Where you shot? In the leg. You're gonna come towards me, okay?
Jesus,
You're gonna
he
come
got
towards
shot.
me. I'm gonna put you right on the ground so we can get something on your leg. Come towards me. You're okay. I got you. I got you. I got it. Put your hands on your back.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I can understand the confusion. You know, this guy clearly not in a good mental place, right? But some of these drunk people, you know, they tell the officers telling them things. Of course, they're drunk, number one. But, you know, you got these big burly dudes with tasers and shit screaming at you. Yeah, I was thinking, Sokol, I was thinking the same thing. He was probably trying. So I don't know. Tim. I think I read that in the comment on the video is that they were apparently he was trying to self-delete and they were trying to stop him. But good Lord. I mean, couldn't you just, you know, I know it's crazy. You're not in the position. I know. However, if you were in that position, couldn't you guys shoot the tires out? Shoot the engine, you know, put some holes in the engine so it don't work anymore? That seems to me you could do that. So let me see if I can find this one drunk girl. And I probably shouldn't play it, but it's, man, you know, people need sympathy at times. And this poor woman, it was in Massachusetts. Hold on. Forgot the Molly. Let's see. I mean, I think it was this one. Yeah, I think it was this one. Hold on. Let me look quick. Okay. Hold on. Right. Yeah. Okay. This is the woman here. This is from Real World Police. And this woman's not trying to cause trouble. She's not trying to be a dick. She's got some real serious freaking problems here. And I think the police, for the most part, in this case, they understood that there were some problems here, right?
Is there anything illegal in the car?
No.
Why am I making you nervous?
Because I've been to jail. I don't want to.
What have you been to jail for?
Nothing.
Now, this woman's 18, maybe 18, 19 years old. She's got a child. And she's a heavy drug addicted person. You know, she's not trying to be an asshole. This woman needs help. Just like a lot of people who are addicted to drugs, doing stupid shit. You know, they don't need to go to jail. They need to go to somewhere where they can get some help for this stuff. So we'll go on just a little bit here.
I have needles in the car, but I have no drugs.
I'm just going to pat you down with the back of my hand just to make sure what's in here.
That's my car.
Okay. So she admitted there are needles in the car. Okay. This looks like a New Jersey license plate, but okay.
What's that?
I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry. It's like empty. So
what is it?
It's Molly.
You know about Molly?
It's the empty.
You know, be honest with me now. Right? You have anything?
She's just a young kid. She looks like she's 30 years old. I don't think she is.
One strike.
No.
Nothing in your bra or anything like that. We're going to have a team up and search it.
Okay, I don't have anything else.
What's in your purse?
I don't know if it's at my grandmother's or in my purse.
What is it?
A little bit of like methamphetamine.
Yeah, I'm going to need a...
This woman lives in her car. Okay. No one in her life cares about her enough to give her a place to hang out. She lives in her car. You can clearly see there's something going on here, right?
Fucking bigger box. What? That can't be anything good.
Don't pee in my car. Okay?
Lower Township Police Department. Okay, we're going to go through a lot of this but good Lord, when this cop starts going into the car here, it's like a never-ending series of drug paraphernalia and various other. This woman's she's got some problems.
80% off list prices during our huge inventory reduction sale at Slumberland Furniture.
Yes, it's the best. Go ahead. So this chick here doesn't need to go to jail. She needs some freaking serious help. And she says I can put the link in. She does say she's going to rehab like tomorrow or something. So that's good because she needs some serious intervention. And so this cop here is going to go through the car. Now, you can't really see it, but this whole car is full of shit. Her clothes, everything she owns basically is in this car. It's just, wow. I'll shut the audio off so they can't get us on that anyway. But they open up the... Look at that. The entire console is filled with needles. Some of them not used, but some of them are used. They're in the console. Now, clearly, this woman's not a threat, right? They're letting her stand there and, hey, what do you got in the car? So these guys probably know her. It's probably a small town here. Oh my God, it's terrible. And I mean, the young woman knows, she's toast. They're being nice to the woman here. That's good. Because again, she's a criminal, yes, per se. She's a criminal, but the woman needs help. She needs some intervention. She needs to get off this hooch, whatever the hell she's on here. And yeah, at least these cops are not doing her dirty. That's good. So whoever these cops are, looks like a New Jersey plate. You guys, cheers. Yeah, this guy goes through the car and there's just tons and tons and tons of drug shit in there. It's scary, is what it is. You can see there. Needle after needle after needle after needle. And she's not a diabetic. This is for the hooch. I mean, that's just fucking sad. 18-year-old kid get hooked up in this shit. Man. Now, I know this is a little depressing on Christmas, but I think it's important that there are people in this world like this, living in their car, and their only thing in life, the only thing they want to do is do some coke or crack or whatever the hell this is. Get something in there, right? God only knows. And it just keeps on going. They get in the back seat. There's more. There's drugs all over this car. Girl's not a violent person. She's hooked on some nasty shit here. Again, we could watch the whole thing, but I think you get the point, right? So I'm glad these cops here, these officers, didn't get all fucking wigged out. I think they probably knew this woman, but man, I'm telling you, she's got a serious problem. Yeah, grumpy old man. I've never tried this stuff. I don't want to try this stuff, but I've heard that, or the fentanyl or whatever. This can get hold of you. It's just like drinking, or smoking cigarettes. Not as bad as, shooting meth up or whatever the hell people do, heroin or something. I just, obviously she's shooting up something. It's really a shame. Joshua says, well, okay, yeah. Hopefully we can get her some salvation, help her get to some place in her life where, she's not dealing with this kind of bullshit. Fat dog, Merry Christmas, sir. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Come on. I like to bitch about women too. Obviously it's fun, but yeah, this girl here, that's some serious shit. And the whole car is full of fucking needles and drugs. I mean, come on. All right, let's see if we can find another one here before we get canceled, because we're probably getting copyright, but maybe we won't. Oddly enough, there's a bunch of these things in Wisconsin. La Crosse there's a bunch of these up in Wisconsin that are just, what the hell's going on in Wisconsin? For crying out loud. Okay, let's see. I mean, while we're here, there was another chick. Just, oh my God, she was so fucking hammered. It just, I never even imagined being that toasted. Let's see if I can find it here. We'll do Live Streets Christmas Eve, white t-shirt media. All right, what do we got here? See if there's anything going on. Oh, no. Can't do that. Somebody is actually behind the camera. Let me see if I can find this stuff. Cop Cam, Wisconsin. I don't know what's going on in Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a wonderful place, but man, there's a lot of crazy shit going on in Wisconsin. Let's see here. Hold on. Okay. Code Blue Cam. All right. Let's watch this. Don't worry. Jim Butler. He's got the best. He's the bestest. Yes, sir. In St. Louis. Go buy a Chevy at Jim Butler. Yes. Okay. All right, we'll do a little bit of this. You know, I don't want to get whacked with another copyright, but you know, I think this stuff is kind of it's kind of important, I think. Because you know, not everybody's an asshole, not everybody's a criminal. Some people are just really fucking messed up with this stuff. August 4th, officer was in La Crosse. There's a female walking near the road in La Crosse. Now, I can give you the quick summary. She has got a warrant for some kind of drugs. Again, she's hooked on this shit. All right, let's go.
Was identified as 31-year-old Kara Venable. The officer was able to identify Kara through previous contacts and was aware she had pending charges of a party to a crime, delivery of methamphetamine.
So she's dealing with meth here. And
in order to avoid escalating her, the officer didn't advise yet what the charge was for, and he called for a second officer.
It didn't work, though. She got all worked.
Right, when you start me ATL with Kara Venable at Brewster Park. We just needed I think,
now, it would appear that here in La Crosse, Wisconsin, there's a bunch of homeless people. I don't know how that works in the winter. In La Crosse, Wisconsin, it's fucking cold in the winter.
Officer had a question with you about maybe like a theft or something. I'm not entirely sure, but can you...
Now, this woman is 31, I believe, or 31 years old.
Can you tie the front of my car for me?
I can stand right here. I'm not going to go anywhere.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait till the initial officer comes down, and then we'll...
So the officer here again, he's doing a pretty good job. Doesn't want to get her worked up. Doesn't want to get this out of control. He's just trying to calm the situation down, and things get a little crazy.
We'll figure out the whole situation, okay?
What kind of theft? What are you talking about?
What?
What kind of theft? What are you talking about?
I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head, to be honest with you, Kara.
Robert, go find Dakota, please.
While they were en route, Kara was getting impatient and called for a boyfriend, 23-year-old Dakota Gillette.
Mm-hmm. She has a boyfriend.
The whole situation about I don't understand.
Again, bad life decisions. Hooked on the hooch here, but some dude he'll go up and do it.
I wish I knew, but I don't know the officer entirely.
Okay, so what do you know?
Just that someone need to talk to you about a case.
And I mean, she's okay at this point. It's like, okay, there's the thing. So tell me about it. Things get a little carried away here as we go on.
When you're getting detained, you have the right to know what the it's actually about for real. What does it pertain?
Why is it everybody becomes a fucking lawyer when they get pulled over? You ever notice that? Suddenly everybody knows the fucking law like they're a lawyer. Well, I have my rights and I have... Really? Suddenly you're fucking, Magnum PI. I mean, what the hell?
About to get real upset here.
Okay. Well, we got an email that
Now, this woman here, this is not her son. This is her.
I'm down.
we got an email that investigated.
Again, I don't want to put people down. I understand this woman here has some serious problems with the drugs. I get it. So I'm not trying to be an asshole here. Although I find it easy. And then a bunch of dudes come rolling in here.
We got people at the table. We could use a couple more.
Now, I mean, I hate to be the stupid shithead here, especially on Christmas Eve. But when the cops got you, you got the L. You're getting it. You're going to the jail cell. What the hell's the point? They got you. Now, even if you've done nothing wrong, you can get the lawyer, you can get it worked out. I mean, why are you fighting? What's the point? Now, some people say, well, we should fight the man because they're blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But I mean, this woman here, I'm going to guess, probably bet you $1 or a free beer. She knows what's going. She knows what's the what. Now, I'm not going to play the whole video, but previously, she's like, well, what exactly is it that they want to talk to me about? She knows good and goddamn well. She was dealing in the hooch. She's got a warrant out for arrest. She knows this. Come on now. This is not a camping area, guys. I think this is a homeless camp here. In La Crosse, fucking Wisconsin.
I let go when you guys told me to. No, you didn't. Bullshit. Can you sit up? Bullshit.
I mean, what are you doing? Put a shirt on, man. Come on.
Bullshit. Review the
And here
camera
we
set
go.
right now. No, before I go anywhere.
Now, you got 40 people and 2 cops. Do you wonder why sometimes the cops get a little bit frickin' wigged out? They shouldn't be shooting people. I'm not saying that. But you can see the situation here where the cops are like, well, holy shit. There's 2-3 of these and there's 40 of these people that are basically fucking pissed off.
Right now. That's not how. Yes, it is. Yes, it's still all uploaded to your computer. I know it.
I mean, what's the point? They got you. You're done. You're going to jail. So what's the point of fighting? You were dealing with the hooch. They're going to take you in the car and go to prison for a while. That's it.
Get up, please. No, it's all uploaded to your computer. You know it. So replay it now. Watch the house.
God.
Watch the footage now.
Okay, so here's some more cops coming in the background. You can hear that.
Yes, you can. You have it on your laptops.
Which isn't right here.
But I mean, what is it? I mean, this girl here, she's got a nice body, long legs. What gets her into the hooch? How does she find herself homeless? What the fuck? Seriously.
No, it's in the car, so don't do it before I move anywhere.
Okay,
Yep.
let's fast forward here a little bit. So here's the woman allegedly was dealing in hooch, and I think that's her. Maybe that's him.
Can you sit up?
What? No. Once you let me go.
Not letting you go.
Yes.
Don't take him. Please don't take him.
Okay.
Are we gonna
What's your badge number?
Please don't take him.
667.
All right, you're getting a lawsuit open up
fine.
and
Baby,
can I file a grievance right now?
Yep.
Yep.
We can't do
Right
that
here.
from the ground.
Yes, I can. I can
No.
clearly find one sitting right here.
Ken, this is that sovereign citizen bullshit. Okay. Work that out. Just be cooperative. Go down to the station. Get the free lawyer. They'll get you out. There's no need to go fucking crazy. At least in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong.
You got to go to
No,
jail.
I don't.
Okay?
Baby,
No, I
please
don't.
Stop.
That's what's going to happen.
Hey, I'm talking with him.
No, we're sitting up.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Hey,
dude. Again, I don't want to. I'm not trying to make fun of these people. I'm not. I really am not. Because these people have some problems. They're hooked on the hooch. They're doing drugs. They're doing not good life choices. But that's, obviously no reason to abuse people. But I mean, dude, even if you're on the hooch, when you're caught, you're caught. You're going to get the free lawyer. You're going to get in front of a judge. You're going to get out in a couple hours. Just stop. Yeah, fat dog. Soldier Girl 2022. Hello, Soldier Girl. Women make things. Well, I mean, the drugs, really. No, it's the drugs. This evil shit. People talk, well, it's just marijuana. Yeah, smoke a little doob, you get mellowed out. Okay, I get it. But we're talking here some hardcore shit. Methamphetamines, fentanyl, heroin. That's a bad deal. That's a bad deal. No, I haven't done drugs either, Soldier. I never liked them. Soldier Girl. I like drinking, but the drugs, no interest in that whatsoever. I can't. Knowing myself, I know I would be in a fucking gutter. Yeah. I know they suck, but I think you got to give them a little charity here. They're on the hooch. They're on some hard drugs. Yeah, I feel bad for them too. I mean, maybe the government, instead of sending $100 billion somewhere else, ought to be funding some programs for these folks to get them off of this stuff. That's what I would like to see. Help these people. They're not necessarily bad people. Some of them are, but some of them just get hooked up in this situation. Like this young lady, the 18-year-old girl with like 400 needles in her car. I mean, that's some crazy shit right there. This guy is just a drug-fueled asshole. Or this is La Crosse, Wisconsin. Sorry. He's just on drugs and he's all fucking wigged out. 23. Got testosterone all over his. Etc.
You're just gonna get more charges. Just relax. You're just gonna get more charges.
Just get in the fucking car and shut the fuck up. You're caught. You're in the handcuffs. Stop. There's no point. Go down to the station, get the free lawyer. You'll be out in an hour. Come on now.
Stupid pigs. Chris, grab my phone. Please stop.
No.
Start cooperating. Get in the fucking car. You're going downtown. That's it. You're going downtown to see Mitch and Murray. Name that movie and win a prize.
For the case.
That's my phone.
She said it's her phone.
No,
She's charged related to the case. Call, get her out.
Right now.
I don't care whose phone it is. Lady, stop acting like a fucking spoiled child. You're caught. Get up, cooperate. If there's nothing to worry about, if you didn't do the meth thing or whatever, you'll be let free. You get the free lawyer and the judge will say, this is bullshit, and let you go. Stop.
You give him my phone right now.
Carrie, you'll have your phone.
You give Christopher my phone right now.
No, help me get her up. Please.
Just get her up. Get her up. Come on.
Give him my phone.
No.
Come on.
I'm your up
again. You're done. What's the point at this point? You're handcuffed. You're going. That's it.
I see you on the outs. I never forget a face. I haven't searched. All right. No, you can off. Come back up. You off. Come back up.
Shut up. Get
any needles on you? I gotta search you.
Look at it.
All right.
Dude, if you want to get fucking beat down, feel free. Just get in the car and shut the fuck up.
Stop! You're resisting. You're successfully hurting me.
You are resisting.
No, you're successfully hurting me. Tobacco, you pig. Find some more drugs. Stop. Dakota, stop! Dakota, stop!
My car's over here.
Dakota, stop!
I mean, these people are they're not dealing with their normal mental faculties here. These people are out of control. They're on drugs. No, they're probably nice people when they get off the hooch, but they need help. Get in the car. Just get in the car. You're fine.
You're not putting hands on me. I want a female officer.
Oh, Jesus.
I want a female
All I'm
officer.
searching, Carol, all I'm searching is your
You
pockets.
will give me a female officer. So help me God, I will snap. I want a female.
The biggest thing they're worried about is not going to be able to have a hit. They're not going to be able to smoke their whatever later in an hour. That's the thing they're really worried about. You're taking me to jail. I can't have my crack or whatever they're smoking. I mean, it's really a shame.
Can't get the breast search in the back pocket.
Just relax on me, you stupid pig.
It's just these are not mentally capable people. They're drug addled. They got down a bad path in life. It's a shame. It really is. Prince Revolver, Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Yeah, they're going to be withdrawing. Exactly. Tim Welsh. Exactly. Yeah, they're going to go to jail. It might take a few hours. They're going to want another hit, and they're not going to get that hit because they're in the Hoosgow. They're in the Gray Bar Motel. I certainly understand that. Being a former cigarette smoker, oh my God, I can't have a smoke in 2 hours. I'm going to wig out. No. These people need serious help. And, if the government's going to fucking fund everything else, like I heard today, Senator Paul from Kentucky was saying the government spent millions of dollars having some researchers inject puppies with cocaine. What the fuck are you doing? Take that $2 million, give it to La Crosse, Wisconsin, and help these people out. I mean, if we're going to spend money, let's spend money in the help. What do you need to know? That dogs are going to get hooked on cocaine? We already know that. For God's sake. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Soldier Girl. It's bad. You can go the hard way or the easy way. You're going. So you're going to get in the truck and you're going to go downtown. That's it. Excuse me. MTNTXII. MTNT12. Okay, let's go on a little bit here. I know this is a little bit heavy for Christmas, but I think it's important.
Just gotta relax. Let my pants stay up. You get this time.
Just get in the goddamn car and shut up. You're done. Nope. Not gonna do that.
Get lost here. That's fine.
Just a lighter.
Yeah, see, you wish you could get something on me. Stop. Go down.
Jesus Christ. Yep. This is La Crosse, Wisconsin, for God's sake. Oh my God.
Hey, she has a female officer.
Oh, she doesn't.
Bullshit.
Watch TV. It's not a law.
Get in the fucking car. There you go.
I want a female officer.
Okay, switch that.
You're not touching me.
Can't get the best sip. We'll just get the right back right pocket.
I want a female officer. You're not touching me.
No, I agree. They're worried they're not going to be able to have a hit. They're thinking ahead. They're not stupid. They're not stupid people. They're thinking to themselves, okay, I could get in the car and go to jail. But in 2 hours, I'm going to be wanting some fucking meth or whatever the hell. I'm not going to be able to get that. I might not be able to get that until tomorrow morning, and that's going to drive me fucking crazy, cause me real pain. I understand.
Alan, get back, dude. Come on now. Kara, can you scoot back a
You're
little
not
bit?
touching me. I said you're not touching me.
Now, I don't know if this woman is high on some hooch at this point. I assume she is.
Waistband
Don't
clip?
touch me.
Cut the backpack. I don't either.
You're touching her.
Yes, they do.
You
There's-
have the
there's-
right.
Again, look at this.
You fucking wait for a police, a female police officer.
There's no female.
How did she get down this path? It's not a bad looking chick, right? Tall, nice frame and everything. How the fuck did she get involved in this shit? The hooch and the homelessness.
Female officer on. And that's not a law. That is not a law.
I mean, my God, she's a kid. Look at her. What's she, 16? Jesus Christ.
Can I at least get my phone back?
We can get it. Okay, we gotta wait till they.
Your phone is in your hand, dude. Sweetheart, you've got your phone in your hand. What? Oh my God.
Handle it. I need you to stay back, okay?
At least she's paying attention to what the officers say here.
They have female police officers.
We don't have.
And some of these videos, I obviously don't condone where people are getting, shot and whatever. But my God, these guys, men and women in the law enforcement, they got to go out and deal with these people every day. Every time they do a traffic stop, somebody could pull out a gun and pop, and they're done. So, I mean, I don't condone racist people who go out and shoot black guys. Absolutely not. But I can understand where there's more than a little bit of caution. Okay? Let me see if I can find another one while we're here. Let's do another. Should we do another Wisconsin one? Sure. We're here. Why not? If I can find... Oh, God. Okay, there was some pretty good ones here. Hold on. Let's see. There was one drunk girl that just, oh my God. How do these cops do it? God bless them. I mean, I don't know how they deal with this shit. Let's see if I can find this one. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Probably. Let me see if I can find it. Just bear with me 1 second. Once you start looking for it, it just shows up everywhere in your feed. It's pretty amazing. Excuse me. Oh, there's an Undead Chronic. Just $500 an hour for him to teach you how to. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Hold on here. Oh, yeah. This guy in Arizona. Yeah. All right. Again, the cop stops you. Why? Sorry. I mean, I would hope we have a little bit of faith that if the cops are going to stop you, there's might be a reason. Maybe. Let's see if I can find this chick. Probably can't right now. Okay. I mean, I could put up a bunch of these things, but yeah, you can't really do it because reasons. All right. Well, let's look at the blizzard in Buffalo. Oh my God. All right. This will be fun. Yeah, I'll see if I can find that other thing. Maybe we'll come back later. I mean, it's early. It's Christmas Eve. It's all good. We're fine. Yeah, these folks though that are on the hooch, you gotta, they need help. All right, go ahead. Buffalo, New York. No, this is KHOU in Houston. Of course, they don't know. They're in Texas. This is normal. This is you're in the north there. This is pretty normal there. Yeah. All right. Hold on. It's a cold and rainy day. Where are the sun anyway? Yeah, well, that looks. Oh, there's more. Okay, go ahead.
That deadly storm battering the nation with blizzard conditions and dangerously cold wind chills wreaking havoc for millions over the holiday weekend. Buffalo, New York battling a brutal combination of 2 feet of snow, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and wind chills that are 25 below zero. It's shaping up to be one of the worst storms in Buffalo's history because of those blizzard conditions. New York's governor
Merry Christmas.
Declaring a state of emergency and deploying the National Guard to help. Emergency crews working
I'll just let this play. I'll look up the other one.
Out stranded drivers with pileups blocking major interstates. Ice and snow stranding drivers in Holland, Michigan, with low visibility and gusty winds rocking semi-trucks. Tens of thousands of people stranded at airports across the country, still trying to reach their final destinations. Airlines say it may be days before they are rebooked. The storm's powerful winds grounding some flights. This plane struggling to land at Reagan National Airport and making several attempts. We've got team tonight. Rob Marciano back with the forecast. But first, we begin with ABC's Phil Lipoff, who leads us off from New York.
Okay. Tonight, that massive storm sweeping across the country, now paralyzing parts of the Northeast. In Buffalo, New York, more than 2 feet of snow, 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and wind chills 25 below zero. The airport there shutting down until Monday morning. And this stunning statement from the Erie County executive.
I have to note this. It's not something that we're proud of, but in the worst affected areas, there is no emergency service available.
Terrifying for a mother pleading for help on Facebook. First responders couldn't reach her home. Her 1-year-old is on a ventilator. With no electricity, mom manually giving her child air. Reporter Michael Schwartz from our ABC affiliate WKBW in Buffalo showing us the dangerous conditions.
Here in downtown Buffalo,
Yes,
we are
it
no
is.
stranger to snow, but these conditions so bad it's now being considered one of the worst blizzards in its history.
Oh,
Cars
bullshit.
left
No, it's
abandoned.
not.
I have to wear ski
No, it's
goggles
not.
just to be able to
Come
see from these high winds that are now creating snow drifts more than 10 feet high, trapping people inside.
Across the country, more than 600,000 still in the dark. Power companies in at least 13 states have asked customers to refrain from unnecessary use of electricity.
Consumer efforts to conserve electricity over the next 24 hours will help us to avoid these outages.
The Tennessee Titans delaying today's game by an hour. It will be the coldest game in the team's history. In Mobile, Alabama, a frozen fountain.
Oh, wait. Whoa.
And in Holland,
They're going to play in Buffalo? Cool. My favorite time of year when they're having blizzard and playing football. I love that.
Michigan, abandoned cars
All right.
littering roads.
Look at that. It's Thumper.
Needing to be shoveled out and towed away.
What? Yeah, go ahead.
In Kentucky, more than 700 vehicles were stuck on
Kentucky.
a 14-mile stretch of I-71 after an emergency highway closure. And in Ohio, roughly 50 cars
Holy
were involved
shit.
in a deadly multi-car pileup on Interstate 80.
Good Lord.
Snow and ice to blame.
Wow.
The storm wreaking havoc on holiday travel. Many Americans won't be able to make it to their Christmas destinations.
Officials calling
Well,
the
you can always make it here on the Hamster Channel. So if you can't travel, we're going to just do some streams.
storm a one for the ages. Phil Lipoff joins us live from New York. Phil, we know this storm has also turned deadly in parts of the country.
Okay.
Rachel, you're right. Unfortunately, it has. We know of at least 20 storm-related deaths from Vermont out to Colorado. Officials in many states asking people not to go out still if they don't have to, so that emergency crews can have time to clear the roads of snow, of debris, and allow the power crews space to get the power back on. Rachel?
Officials are pleading with people to take these warnings seriously. Phil, thank you.
Hi, everyone. We're Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel.
Oh,
if you'd like to
okay.
get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage.
Thanks, George. Appreciate that. All right. Let's see. I still didn't find it. I'm going to have to look deeper, but this one will work for now. Let's see what happens here. Okay, obviously intoxicated woman here. Obviously no excuse. You don't get in the car and drive. It's one of my big things. Do not drink and drive.
The faster we get
Just
this
a
process
bad
done, the
idea.
faster we can call your mom.
What have I done wrong?
You're under arrest for OWI.
You're not gonna be kicking, okay?
No.
You understand me? At your age.
Let me out of here. Let me the out of here.
That's not what we're gonna do.
Tell me what makes it a felony. If anything, what you're doing is using.
You're just making it worse, girl. What are you doing? You got caught. You're done. You're in jail. Shut up. Call the lawyer. Work it out in the morning. It's not going to help you at this point. Okay, who is this? Oh, cool.
The 27-year-old.
Yeah, it's. I'm sorry, it's narrated. Yeah, I'm sorry. We can't do the narrated ones. That's copyrighted for sure. All right, let me see if I can find some dash cam shit. Hold on, just 1 second. Cops dash cam. Oh, let's see. We already saw that one. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. No, we can't do that either. Can't do that either. Got to be careful. Nope. Just 1 second. Oh, geez. Yeah, there's some really sad shit in here. I mean, I certainly don't mind looking at drunk people being stupid, but yeah, you don't want to see any. No, there's some stuff here you don't want to look at. All right, let's see. Top, what do we got here? Hold on. It's a top 10 police dash cam crashes. This will be fine. This will work out all right. And I'm gonna go get me a brewski because we can't play this one. My apologies. I mean, if somebody does some effort here and they put voices and they do stuff, you just can't do it. That's someone else's property. You just can't play it because we don't want to infringe upon their copyright. Okay. This probably infringes on their copyright, but we're going to mute it and we're just going to watch. Oh. Well, that wasn't a good day. Okay, I'll let this play, and I'm going to go with a brewski. On Crime Network, by the way. All right. Okay. Utah Highway Patrol. Yeah, we just got to be careful here. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? Holy shit. Oh, wow. What the hell happened? Oh my God. No. That's not a good day. Damn. Fuck. I'm afraid that was probably a fatal incident there. I'll put the invite in if you guys want to call in. I just got tweed. Yeah, I don't know, Joshua. It could have been. Let's see here. Copy. All right. There's the invite. If you guys want to pop in, say hi. That'd be fun. Thumper, the Thumper Thumpy. Jesus, that's not a good day. I saw Thumper had a video today, so I'll find that here. Hold on. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, we just have so much fun here. The amount of entertainment you get for nothing, it's amazing. It's fun. We got to be careful though. The only way we can talk to the Thumper is if we have a Pontiac. Oh no, no! Where's Thumper shit? What? Ah, here we go. Oh, it's a shorty. Okay, hold on. Oh, he's even showing himself. Oh no! Oh no! Look at that bearded fuck. Oh, Thumper, what are you doing, bro? What do you think? You're Santa Claus? You can call in if you want to. Pontiac boy. Let's see here. See if we can find this. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Typical day in the UP. Everybody else is freaking out, and this is just normal for winter here. You get a few icicles.
Is he making fun of us people here in the South?
Yeah, he is. Well, I don't know, hour and a half.
Yep.
I get a little bit of snow.
Well, you got a lot of cars too, though. That's nice.
The Huskies
and the puppies.
went out. They went that far and said, "Yeah,
that's enough of that shit." I had kitty cats. They're like, "Oh my god, it's all white and pretty. Let's go outside." It's like they go a foot from the door. Say, fuck this. No,
Hi, guys.
No.
Just typical winter.
Nice. That's pretty. Again, I have no
snow. You don't want to live here. That's for sure.
I have no issue with the cold there, Thumper. It's just my goddamn car has to start. If I can do that, I'm fine. How are you, man?
Hey, I'm good.
Yeah, Merry
Mostly
Christmas.
good.
So,
You too,
you
man.
don't sound. You sound very unhappy.
Nah, I just spent a good part of the day running a snowblower, so my knees are swelling up.
Well, you are an old fart, just like me.
I'm a crippled old fart.
You got any plans here for Christmas, sir?
I think I'm gonna cook a steak.
Just one?
Yeah.
You know, for your knees, you might want to have some of that stuff, to eat. It'll help that.
Well,
I've heard anyway. Yeah.
I'll see what I got floating around in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because I've kind of been stuck here for the last, 5 days?
How come?
Snow.
Oh, come on. You got plenty of cars. You can get out.
Well, I ran the snowblower today because up until now, it's been a why bother proposition.
How many inches of snow or feet do you have? Like a foot, 18 inches, something like that?
Oh, there's certain spots where it's 4 foot, and out there in the main part, it's like 2.5, 3.
That's a pretty good chunk of snow you got to deal with there.
Nah, it's just winter.
It's winter in northern Michigan. Yeah, I get it. We had
this big storm is just like a day ending in Y up here in the winter.
Well, that's what I'm saying with these. I was playing the one from Buffalo. Oh my God, it's the storm of the century. No, it's not. This is normal. Nothing unusual about this.
Well, it's normal where I live.
Oh, it is in Buffalo too. I mean, they get a lot of snow.
Yeah, they get lake
Buffalo.
effect too.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff. So, do you have? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, do you have any Christmas dreams and wishes? You got pumpkins dancing in your head, or you got an elf on your shelf, or what the hell are you doing?
I thought about throwing the elf outside and putting a sign
Watching
on
it freeze to
says,
death? Yeah.
No, put a sign on him says, come back with a warrant.
Have you been watching my stream?
No.
Not at all.
Of course I've been watching your streams.
Oh, stop it. You don't watch my streams.
Sometimes I do when I see them.
Well, it's Christmas. I thought, we'd do something.
Yeah, I don't get any notifications. So,
well, that's because I'm lazy.
Well, they also don't like you.
Well, yeah, there's that. So I'll put the linky in the stream. Somebody tried to call in and wanted to talk to you, by the way, but their gear just wasn't working. So maybe they'll call in again. I mean, might as well do a call in, right?
Yeah. What else we got going on?
Nothing. Let's see. It's 11:46, so it's like 12:46 by you, right?
Yep.
What else is going on? Everything good otherwise?
I'm building my kitchen finally. I had it set up temporary, and now I'm actually like putting it up with, outlets and cabinets and walls and lights and shit. So it's kind of nice.
So you're building like a new house, or just adding on, or what are you doing?
No,
I
live in a shipping container house, right?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So I moved I got 2 of them stacked. Then I got another one 13 feet away, and then it's all stick built in between.
Wow.
Big sloping roof, right?
I mean, do you have to put like extra insulation so you don't freeze to death in the shipping container because it's all steel?
That's what I've been working on, is insulating the living shit out of this place.
Does it help?
Oh, yeah.
Let's welcome to the stream Joshua. Hello, Josh.
Hey, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Josh.
How are you?
Hi. How am I sounding?
You sound good. You're loud and
good. All
clear.
right. I got my little lapel mic on. So even if my webcam bugs out, I should stay connected.
So everything all right with you? How's the Christmas going?
It's actually going pretty good. I got a notice on a couple weeks ago to get out of here in 5 days from my landlord, and I took it to the judge and said, hey, I paid my rent up till January, and the judge said, well, that's what do you call it, perjury for that landlord to say that you don't have permission to be here. And the landlord ended up settling with giving me an extra month without rent to get out of here. So now I got till the end of January.
So they're kicking you out because you're an asshole like me? Is that
No. What it is it's throwing the baby out with the bathwater. I've got a bunch of meth head neighbors who keep renting out other spots on this new owner's property to other people without his permission, and he's got to put a stop to it. But to do it for like a real cheap, he's got to get rid of everybody pretending I'm involved with it. And I said, hey, wait a minute. No, that's not fair. I paid up to January. I'm not getting out of here in 5 days if I can, settle it in court. And the judge agreed with me.
So you have to deal with that shit up there, Thumper?
No, I own my land.
No, I meant with respect to
the tweakers? Yeah.
No, the guys doing drugs and all that shit.
Yeah, the tweakers.
Is that what you're called? Tweakers?
That's what I call them. I call them tweakers.
That's what they are. They come, they'll put cameras up all over the place watching me all the time, I guess trying to catch me doing something wrong so they can weaponize it against me. But, I'm a upright citizen, so I got nothing to worry about. But, man, I put a camera out on them, and they just start flipping out. I got some great content on my channel with them, with a few of them getting a little crazy in front of the camera.
You have a channel?
Yeah, well, Joshua Demers Productions, of course.
Oh,
I produce content for YouTube.
Well, let me see if I can find you here. Go ahead.
I'm not. I don't make any money off of it, and I'm probably a long way from it. But that's not a bad thing because it's just something I do for fun and to share, and to feel a little less closed in from my, fact that I can't get out and do much.
Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've got your channel here. All right. Gonna have to stub.
We get a bunch of tweakers up here.
I'm sorry, what?
We get a bunch of tweakers up here.
Really?
One of them came waltzing in the house where I was living with the ex when I first got up here. It was like 3 days after I got here. And he just comes walking in, right? And I'm like, who the hell's here?
Cheers.
So I grabbed my little .45 ACP and I walk around the corner, and I'm like, who the hell are you?
Somebody
I'm
just walks
impressed
in
upon
your.
him.
They just walked in your house.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a bad. That's a bad
Well,
idea.
It had
Bang,
been
bang.
vacant.
It's just me, but my door's locked.
It had been vacant. So
Okay.
Well, you give them a little break. I mean, you don't want to shoot
Yeah.
everybody up, but still.
Well, no,
That's
but I
crazy.
mean, well, I'm just saying my door's locked, and if they knock, fine. But if they bust it down, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing whatever scrambling and doing whatever I can because I'm assuming those are, you know what I mean? They're coming after me and they know who I am.
up here, you don't need to lock your door really. So,
Well, again, if it wasn't for those two, and it's aside from those, because I've got them in control. I've learned about psychopathy and antisocial personality disorder, and I've learned how to handle them properly. And I probably don't have to lock my door, to be honest with you, especially since I got a security cam over in the corner watching
Yes,
the
you do.
yard. Well, I agree. You see what
You
I'm
got
saying? I
Super
mean,
Six
what I'm
door? You
saying
do.
is because since I've locked my door, I've never had an instance where I've been like, oh shit, I'm glad I locked my door because somebody tried to force entry. Okay, does that make sense? Where the opposite, if somebody had forced entry, I've been like, whew, I'm glad I locked my door this whole time. So you see what I'm saying? The situation is I'm being prepared for something that hasn't happened and may not ever happen versus the opposite.
Yeah, I've not had any trouble here. Most people are real friendly. I'm actually.
Oh,
the
that's my
biggest asshole
propane furnace I fixed
in the
down there in the corner. Yeah, that thing there is a lifesaver. Let me tell you what. Man, my power bill went up 80% this year. That sucker right there, propane's still the same price.
Propane's expensive up here.
It's not over here. It's like $22 for one of them big tanks, and that's exchanging it. I imagine it might even be cheaper at the Ace Hardware if I fill up the big tanks.
Those little 10-pounders are $50 here.
Oh no, they're 22 for the 22-pound exchanges.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm living large over here in Florida with my big central furnace going now. But
100-pound pig costs $600.
Don't get me wrong though, man. It took me a day to take this thing apart, a week to get all the parts for it and everything, and then another day to put it back together. And then I had to take half of it back together because I forgot one damn step because I was just learning about it. But after all said and done, now I can take it apart and put it back together in less than an hour, and I know exactly what's wrong with it if something goes wrong. And it's real nice to run off my solar panel and batteries if the power goes out. As long as I got a source of propane, I got myself big old hot heat.
Well,
But
how cold does it get then?
You said you're in Florida. How cold does it get, sir?
Well,
Joshua?
I'm in Northwest Florida, in the north part of Northwest Florida. So it can get, it got to like 28 degrees last night, and it's supposed 16 degrees this morning, and it's supposed to stay around 30, 28, 30 tomorrow morning, I think. In fact, it didn't even get above freezing more than an hour, up to like 36. It wasn't even enough to unfreeze the pipe, so I didn't even have running water all day, and I'm not expecting it till about noon or 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Well, Thumper, you have to deal with that all the time. 32, 33 degrees up there, especially in the winter.
That's June weather.
I know. Yeah, northern Florida actually is. If I were going to move to Florida, I would go on the Panhandle. I think that's where you're at, Joshua. That's where I'd go.
Yeah, right up down below Alabama. Like you go, it's probably just as far down to go to the beach as it is to go to Alabama from my place. Actually, it's closer to Alabama, I think. I think it's like 20 miles up that way, and it's like 35, 40 miles down that way.
I'm going to avoid the hurricanes and the stupid people.
Hey, I'm north enough. Hey, I'm north enough, and in the Gulf where the hurricanes really don't affect me too much. Really, it's not too bad up here.
That's
in,
true.
Little. I want to say a little east of Pensacola. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I was stationed in South Carolina for 5 years total, and my God, the people down there can't drive.
Now,
And
South Carolina has a little bit of ocean front, but then again, it goes like way on westward. So I imagine it's a pretty diverse state. I've never been there.
Well, it's got a whole bunch of people that can't understand a simple sign that says, keep moving, merge later.
Oh, a product of inbreeding? I'm just kidding.
Probably, well, that's more Alabama,
Well, I've been to Alabama, and again, I hung out with a lot of blacks out in Alabama, and their biggest problem is the oppression of the government, and I can agree with them again from seeing how the police treat some of the common civilians, but I imagine that there's probably a reason why they treat those kind of people that way over time.
No fathers in the home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just from standing back and stepping in, I gotta say I agree with you. No fathers in the home definitely makes for people that can't regulate themselves.
Guess who's coming in, guys?
Oh,
Father
you see what I'm talking about? My little solar panel setup.
Right.
There I am, hooking up the outside.
Colonel Sanders is
Huskers.
coming in. Oh yeah, out there in where's he at? Kansas or Nebraska? Yeah,
He's a Husker.
He's
I'm a Husker.
the asshole.
I just live in Michigan.
He's an asshole.
Oh, Michigan, dude.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what it's like up in there.
Just
Yes, you can.
It's got the
Barely.
Great Lakes, but it's like right next to Canada, so it's got to be ice cold. Shit.
Well, it's snow and a big lake.
Well, you're out
Yeah,
on the UP there, so you got Lake Superior. So
Yeah, I got Superior just north of me.
yeah,
And about 2 hours south, I got Lake Michigan.
Man.
it's only 2 hours from you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Escanaba.
I know where you're at. Yeah. Yep. I was up there at. I told you about Copper Harbor and all those places up there.
Yeah.
So
Copper Harbor's a nice little town. Just you got
it really is.
gas with you.
Yeah.
There's nowhere
Yeah.
to buy gas.
Exactly. All right. Let me see if I can find some. You guys keep watching this video. Fat Dog, you can come in too if you want to. Fat Dog is here, the old radio guy who likes to get me canceled. It's great. I can't. He didn't.
Yeah,
It was just
I put my heart and
happenstance. It happened.
$75 into this furnace, and it paid off.
Now the thing is, though, Joshua, sweaty fat man here, he knows all about this kind of shit, don't you?
Yeah, but
you got
that's the thing. I didn't, and I taught myself from nothing, just from a couple of screwdrivers and about 50,000 screws.
I taught myself, so everybody else can too.
I did. That's what I'm saying. I'm a retarded genius. I'm
Yeah,
born
just
missing
take
part of my
apart.
brain, and I'm sitting here learning how to refurbish RV appliances. And that's after doing a refrigerator and air conditioning earlier this year for free. I got them out of the trash and fixed them up and resold them.
Yeah.
Yep,
But I mean,
you
your
can do
thing
that.
there, Thumper, you're a big ethanol man, right?
Yep, I like to make
Ethanol.
vodka.
Ooh.
So you're in Florida or Alabama?
Ethanol.
Hey, Joshua, you in Alabama or Florida?
Florida, like I said, Northwest Florida, just about 20 or 30 minutes from the Alabama border. But I'm legally a Floridian.
Timothy Sokol says, "So cold your ass hair puckers. Show the Bahamas hamstring." Exactly. Fat Dog's coming in. Hello, Fat. Merry Christmas. Go ahead, sir.
Oh, Merry Christmas. It's midnight according to my clock radio. Oh, no, wait. I still got like 30 seconds left.
Okay.
A little early.
Wait a minute.
Oops.
You're Eastern time or Central time?
Yes,
in
I
Florida?
am. Yeah.
Oh, he's
I
down in
told
Texas.
I told you I'm in like Panhandle, Florida, like almost towards Pensacola.
Yeah, and I'm like
There we go.
straight north of
Merry
Chicago.
Christmas, everybody. I just saw it click 12 a.m. Sunday, 12/25/2022.
I think
Jesus
I'm in
Christ is born again.
furthest.
Well, or at least we can celebrate it, for what it's worth.
Hey, Fat Dog, you going to say something? Your mic might be fucked up. Go ahead. No, I don't think Fat Dog wants to talk to
Open
us.
your mouth and let the sounds out.
Let the sounds out. Do it now.
It helps if you turn
Do
on
it
the
now.
condenser mic.
Fat Dog. Hello,
Yes.
Merry
Hello,
Christmas.
Off the
hello.
moot.
Let me see what's going on here.
I hear you.
So we're
Should
all
be
going to
working
do
at
our
this
radio
point.
voice tonight.
I hear you, Fat Dog.
Okay, I had the power turned off to the microphone.
I know you did. 'Cause, you used to be a radio engineer, so I know how you guys fuck everything up. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, gee, thanks. Gee, thanks.
Well, hey, if it's true,
You just got to say engineer. Says everything.
Excuse me, Fat Dog. What? Or not Fat Dog, Thumper.
Yeah, the other fat guy.
We got Saunders coming in too. All right, Saunders, what's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Nah, we were doing better before you got here, you
Gotta
fuck.
get the close up, huh? Gotta get the close up. Here you go. Here's my beautiful smile. There you go. Merry
Oh,
Christmas,
okay.
guys. How y'all doing?
Still looking for it.
I'm with a 3-hour
Merry
and
Christmas.
18-minute stream with Hermit for 3 hours and 18 minutes. I just got off that one. So
Really?
Timothy, here you go. You said bet, so here I am. What do I win? No, how you guys doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm having a great time. Just enjoying myself and relaxing and waking up tomorrow happy that I don't have any nagging at my ear or anything like that. It's fantastic.
You're in Nebraska, right?
I am. It got to negative 43 the other night.
Jesus Christ. Really? With the wind chill and everything?
Yeah. Negative 43 here. I think Mouth Agape Ape said it got to negative 50 or 60 where he was at. I haven't seen this. I talked to one of the guys I grew up with. I've lived in this town since 87. I haven't lived here since I was born. I moved here in second grade. And I don't remember. Of course, you're not going to pay attention to that when you're a fucking kid, right? But one of the guys who he's a fire marshal now, or he works on the city council. He says something about 30, 35 years. It's been that long since it got that cold. I don't know. I didn't get to see the stats or whatever. All I know is that negative 43 ought to be fucking outlawed. That shit.
Well, I mean, that's the wind chill, though, right?
Yeah, that's horse shit. That shit ought to be outlawed. I mean, I can't believe they don't have a law against that shit.
Well, you got to have a law against the wind in Nebraska.
Well, climate change and weather is racist and all that shit. So why don't we just put a law against it? We can't get better than this.
Hey, Dog, how cold did it get in Dallas, Fort Worth?
We got down to like 9 degrees.
That's fucking cold in Texas.
Yeah, and there was a little bit of sleet with that, but not much. And
wow.
We actually got above freezing for the first time today. I mean, I was sitting there in the recliner a while ago and heard the heat pump come on. I'm going, wow, heat pump's coming on. It's not running emergency heat all the time.
It's not running the whole time, yeah.
So in Texas, if you don't mind me asking, that's not a common occurrence, is it, or is it?
No. We usually get that once every 4 or 5 years.
Once every 4 or 5 years.
Guess who else is coming in the building?
And we'll get a night. What happens here is we normally get ice storms.
Oh shit, Kush! I was just with
Long time no see.
Stream. Hey man, that was a great stream, wasn't it, Kush?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
That was great. Hamster, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Hamster. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas there, Iridium.
That's crazy. Once every 4 and 5 years, man. That's insane. Yeah. I live in Nebraska, and I don't remember it ever getting negative 40-3.
I do.
You know, negatives is
I do.
Negatives is common, but negative 43 is not common.
I lived in North Dakota for a while.
Oh shit! My
In
brother.
1997, it got down to minus 37 without the wind.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
It was
there was
motherfucking cold. Nothing worked. You couldn't even go outside. You're gonna die.
Yeah. I ran out of gas on I-80 during that little cold snap.
In
97, yeah.
In the 97 cold snap, I was building cell phone networks in Minnesota. So that makes for lots of fun when it's negative temperatures and you're trying to install equipment.
I remember the fucking ice storm here in the Tri-City area in Nebraska in 2006. People were without power for 21 days plus. It was fucking insane.
Wow.
The power lines, they were encased by another, it looked like at least 3-4 inches of just pure ice. So eventually the weight, it couldn't sustain the weight, and they just started falling all over the fucking place. And we actually were able to keep it up to 65 degrees with just candles. Well, my dumbass didn't know that if you lit that many candles, you get a bunch of soot on your fucking ceiling. I didn't fucking know. I didn't know. I was a fucking dumbass. But I kept it at 65. We didn't have any fucking source of heat because everything was off, you know. Crazy shit. Every single little blade of grass was encased in ice. It was the craziest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, Nebraska's got some jacked up weather.
Yeah, well, Sweaty Fat Man, yeah, you're right here with me, aren't you?
Well, I used to be.
Used to be. Okay.
Yeah.
But
77,
77,
78 was a really nasty
77,
ice storm
78,
and then
Jesus
blizzard.
Christ, man. I wasn't even a fucking sperm cell yet. I was born in
Yeah.
79.
I was 81.
I remember
so
that in Michigan.
We ain't too
I
far
remember that
apart.
in Michigan.
Yep. It knocked down all the power lines all the way across the state, and we were without power for almost 2 months.
It
Oh, in
collapsed.
1997?
We all had generators and shit.
Yep.
There were some people who had, I thought I had it bad, just like you just said, man. I guess there's people who had it longer like you did. I thought 21 days was fucking horrific. A lot of other people said that they were without power even longer. I'm just like, well, fuck me. You know? I don't know, man. That was some crazy fucking shit, though.
The funny thing, right? Last week, what was it? Tuesday or Wednesday? It was like 2 days before the wind kicked up. The power went off for 5 hours. Perfect day outside, and power goes out. I'm like, God damn it! Now I got to mess with the generator. So I got the generator running and everything, plugged everything in with it.
And you were running the generator on corn oil, right?
No.
Yeah.
I still got it running on gas because it's easier to start in the winter.
Yeah,
Well, your corn probably came from Nebraska. That's all we got here is beef and corn, man.
This summer I'm going to set up to make vodka.
I think we're only second to Texas as far as beef producing goes.
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Hey, we only got tourism and retirement here in Florida, so
that's true.
Dude, I feel for you because when I went to basic training in Fort Benning, Georgia, Fort Benning, I have never fucking experienced humidity like that consecutively day to day. We have humid days here in Nebraska, but there it was every fucking day. In Florida, I know it's even worse, and I have hyperhidrosis, so you can imagine how fun that was for me. I sweat in areas I didn't know existed, and I got rashes in areas I didn't know I had.
Oof, thank goodness I can handle it. And I'm a warm-blooded fella. I like it warmer than colder, so I can handle like the upper 70s, early 80s and be comfortable. Whereas some people got their ACs like cranked down to 65, 70, and I get like cold in them places.
Yeah, I can't go that low. I can't. So what I do, because as men, we are the fucking masters of the thermostat. Don't fucking touch it. You don't fucking touch my thermostat. You don't touch my television. You don't touch the recliner. You don't fucking be mean to my dogs, and we're gonna get along just fucking fine. All right.
Hey, dog, were you saying something?
Yeah, I was going to say, we have this cold spot this week, and last week I had tornadoes running through town.
Well, yeah, I was saying earlier that like
in
on
Texas?
Thursday it's going to be like 70 degrees or some shit in St. Louis. It's what the fuck? It's
What
crazy.
the hell? You had dude. You know what was crazy the other night? It's so fucking rare that you say that, dog. The other night in December, I can't remember what day. I wish I would have fucking recorded it. We had fucking thunderstorms and thunderclaps, rain in fucking December in Nebraska. That's rare as fuck.
This came through Tuesday morning of last week.
Are you in what's considered Tornado Alley? You're not in that.
We're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so tornadoes are common here.
Yeah, he's smack in the middle of it.
Okay, they are common.
So we had a EF1 sit down at the end of the street, and it took out the car wash, and my favorite breakfast joint got completely hammered, blew all the windows out of it. Then it bounced over and hit the city services building, wiped out the brand new. They just literally opened a brand new animal shelter. It tore that thing apart, and then it went over and damaged some of the Gaylord Texan and continued off, and then stripped the parts of the roof off the mall. And that was at like 8:30 to 9 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Damn.
And then a week later, we have all this snow and cold and ice.
Goodness.
I don't know, man. That's some crazy shit.
Tornadoes are normal in the spring.
Josh Pro, you're in Florida, right?
Yes, I am.
Is it humid year round there, or is it just worse in certain months?
I'm going to be honest with you. Here's something Floridians don't understand. It gets dry here every now and then for a day or 3 or 4 at a time. And when it does, we get static shocked by everything, and it drives us crazy because we're not used to
Good. You deserve it for fucking having that humid ass weather.
It is what
Dude,
it is.
I've wanted to go to Florida. I have not been there in my life yet. I've only been in where the Army's taken me pretty much. So, which is all over, but I just haven't been to Florida.
Well, hey, I grew up a military child up to my early teens.
Oh, so you know what it's like. So you know
yeah,
what it's like to
exactly.
move every
couple
3
of
years. You know what it's like to move every
find,
3 or 4
yeah,
years.
find somewhere else to go. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm not sure they're going to accept you down there, Father Colonel Sanders in Florida. They might not want you there.
Well, they might not, man. They might be like, no, this guy's too fucking toxic for this state, man. We got to get him out of here. I'll be like, fine. I didn't want to sweat in your fucking state anyway.
Hey,
you don't go to Florida to live. You go to Florida to have a vacation.
Yep,
that's it.
Hey,
I've never go on the coast.
Hey, I'm disabled and missing parts of my brain, seizure, and also this is a perfect place for me. But hey, I'd rather be warm than freezing from my own sweat.
Yeah.
Saunders, are you taking a dump? Jesus Christ! Every
No,
time we
I'm
have
in
a
the damn- I'm in the damn
stream, you're
kitchen,
taking a
weirdo.
dump.
I'm in the kitchen, weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo. You're always
Weirdo.
dumping.
With all due respect, my senior, you're being a weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo. Hey, Kush, you're in Massachusetts, right? It's fucking cold up there, right?
Yeah, it's 6 degrees here, plus 6 degrees here.
Oh,
But
that's
like you
fucking.
said, it's gonna warm up to like the 50s here next week.
That's fucking bikini weather, man. I'm gonna go outside right now, and fucking Maxwell's gonna watch me.
I don't know what I'd do.
We have to
50s in
watch it?
January.
Well, hey,
But I'm going to Florida in 2 weeks on vacation, so
no kidding.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it.
Where are you going, man?
Tampa. I'm going to
You're
Tampa.
gonna love it, buddy.
No, I've been there many times. We have customers down there. I go down there all the time.
Well, see, my
What do
dad.
you want to look at me for? What do you want
see,
this face on there? Is going to get
Nobody
you
wants to look at you, fuck, but I had to.
No, this is how you get more views. Is you put
Well,
my
hey,
face.
That's
well,
right.
hey, listen. Me and my family lived in South Florida, about a mile from Orlando, down in Palm Bay or Brevard County, for I don't know, a couple years doing the military thing. And my dad got out. Right, is like Clinton got elected, and we moved up here to Northwest Florida to do the
flex for
construction
us,
thing.
baby. Do it.
Okay, so he's been up here for the last 20-something years, but we started from down there. Okay, now my dad, he finally sold the property he had up here for 25 years last year, moved to Maine where his biological family lives, but he bought a place down here in Florida with a big RV and a Ford F-250 turbo diesel to move it around with fifth wheel style. And he come down here in Florida now in the winter to fucking get out of the cold. Down in South Florida, down near Miami. Man,
Look at that handsome high motherfucker right there. It's the Highlander.
He's
the Highlander. There could be only one. I saw him with his sword. He's the Highlander. Highlander Kush.
He's the fucking wizard on this channel. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You could definitely pass for a wizard too, brother, but I think I like Highlander better because you unsheathed your fucking sword and a fucking Highlander thing.
Yeah, I'm actually growing a goatee here. I've been growing it for the past.
You are going to do it?
Well, I can see it. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to do it, guys.
But I'm so freaking fair haired. It's going to take me like 2 weeks before you
No
even.
problem, man. No problem. I didn't think you're actually going to go through with it. I'm like, hey, man, go for it if you don't like
But
it.
you have a kitty in the background, so I like that.
I decided I'm going to start growing my beard too. This is just 2 weeks worth. I'm going to see if it goes to Jack Murphy or not. And don't you dare make fun of me because I didn't do it on purpose. See this? This is white. I can't help it. This shit's red. This is fucking white. It's fucking crazy.
I just let mine go gray, and I said,
Here's my Saint Bernard. For you guys that don't know, I got a Saint
No,
Bernard.
you can't help it though. You go outside and you got frost on the beards. That's it.
"Yeah, but you come
If you
inside
got a-
and it just kind of
if
like
you got a-
melts a little, and you
If
pull
you got
it
an
out."
actual beard, mouth agape ape will attest to this. You got to take care of it. You got to comb it. You got to shampoo it. You got to oil it. If you get up in the middle of the night, it's like over here or it's up in your fucking face. It's just like hair on top of your head. You got to take care of that shit, man.
Thumper,
I mean,
you want to
he's
show
got
your
the ZZ
your
Top
big
thing
beard?
going.
I don't
Yeah,
have
he's
my
got
camera
he's
or
got.
anything set up.
Okay, I'll pull up the old video, so it'll be fine.
Sweaty, how you doing, man? Are you having a good time?
Other than my knee swelling up, I'm doing good.
Your knee swelling? Have you ever had to have scope on that shit?
Nope, they can't do nothing about it.
They can't do no scope.
All they can do is replace them, and they said 60.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, the VA won't do it until I turn 60.
60. Oh, you have to turn 60. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
Well-
then I have to lose a bunch of weight, and I'm like, how the hell am I going to lose all this
so you don't
muscle?
even.
Oh,
so
come
you
on
don't
now. Why
qualify
would you
for
wanna
the
do that?
surgery because of
Yeah.
age and weight.
Yeah.
Your age, I didn't know that because I'm service connected, but I don't have a knee issue. But you got to wait till you're 60.
Yep.
That
At least
doesn't
that's
make
what
any
they told
sense.
me last time I asked.
They covered 100% my open back lower spine surgery
No,
through,
I'm talking about
through,
replacing my knees.
through the Mission Act here in the community.
Yeah, they won't replace
Replacing
my
my knees. Yes.
Wow. Thanks for your service, but hey, eat a dick, man. Wait till you're 60. I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm
eat a
sorry.
dick. What are you talking
Man.
about?
Sorry.
This guy looks like Obi
I know
fucking
the VA,
Wan
I know the
Kenobi
VA
over
system.
here.
I know
Look
the
at this
VA.
guy.
Yeah.
System. I know the VA system fucking.
That
intimate.
and you can't like kneel down once you get your knees replaced. So working on cars would be.
Well, I think they're doing for you. Is that True Blood?
That's me.
That's you, Sweaty?
No, that's Sweaty.
Sweaty, I
Fat
think what they're doing, brother, is what they're telling my brother. My brother is Cush's age. I have an older brother, and he needs back surgery, lower back, but it's not just a microdiscectomy like I had. They need to actually put what is it where they put the rods and you lose that ability.
They fuse it.
Yes, they fuse it. Now, they recommend it. If you were 60, we'd recommend this. But being in your late 40s, I mean, if you do this, you're going to lose more than,
Yeah.
So I think you're in the same boat that my brother is. That fucking sucks.
Well,
dude. I'm sorry to hear
they
that.
can only do them once. That is what I was told. It might be different because, it's been 16, 17 years since I got out.
Oh, dude. I know what pain he goes through, and I know what pain I went through because it looked like a fish hook. I had one of my discs was that far out, pushing against my sciatic nerve on my right side. So I couldn't sit. I couldn't shit right. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't fuck. I couldn't get into my car right. I had to constantly adjust everything. Dude, it was fucking god awful. It was awful.
Yeah.
And
I messed up my sciatic back in 15 building my shop. I was taking trees and slicing a flat spot on them with my chainsaw and just holding it, in that one position and just walking down a bunch of logs.
Jesus Christ. Is that you live? Right? That's not you live right now.
No, that's me
I
earlier today.
was going to say, you fucking crazy son of a bitch. You're fucking crazy, man. Cold weather training looks
Oh
like
my
it just
God.
fits me, man. Cold
That
weather
is-
kicks
it's
my
just
ass.
making my cold looking at it.
Dude, my dick and balls are like a turtle right now, dude. It's like I ain't coming out, motherfucker.
I grew up in Nebraska in the 70s and 80s. It's
I grew up in Nebraska my whole life too, man, and I know what cold is, but goddamn,
Yeah.
man. Oh, those are Huskies?
Hey guys, excuse me. We have another guest here, Undead Chronic. Go ahead.
Holy
What's
shit.
up?
I'll be damned, Undead Chronic.
Oh, hey,
Merry
Undead.
Christmas.
What's good, you old motherfuckers with back problems?
I know.
What's good?
My
Fuck
back's
you.
good. It's everything that's attached to it that's fucked.
All right, Chronic. Let's go lift together, brother. Let's see what you got, brother.
I don't want to have to get a lawsuit from the AARP.
Hey, it's not called young man strength, brother. It's called old man strength. for a
I don't
reason.
want to get a lawsuit from the AARP because one of their members
No problem.
one of their members has to get 3 surgeries in the next 2 weeks.
I'll sign a waiver, brother. I'll sign a waiver.
You will? Okay, then we're good. We're good. Let's do it.
I'll sign a waiver, man, and it's not called young man strength. It's old man strength for a reason.
That's true. Well, the thing about old man strength is like there's old men who here's the big difference, right? The big difference is a lot of old men who are advanced in society, advanced in whatever it is. They do desk jobs, and so they sit all day. But the old men who have to stand all day and have to do somewhat kind of work, it's deceptive how strong they are.
What about shoveling 12 tons of gravel out of the back of a pickup and 3-ton loads in one day?
Well, how old are you?
53.
Yeah, no. If you're shoveling
Yeah.
a bunch of gravel out of the back of a truck, you're doing more work than most young men, right? So
and it depends on how many times repetitively you have to do it throughout the entire day to make a paycheck.
It took me
You
about
do
a
it
half hour
once,
to unload a 3-ton
it's not
load.
too bad. You do it over and over and over for 8 hours, You know what I'm saying? It's a
Hey,
little
you're,
different story.
you're getting your reps in, right? You're
Oh,
trying to.
yeah.
That's why whenever it snows, like this winter storm, what I'm seeing, I'm always trying to do as much snow shoveling as possible because it's not that it's the best workout, but it's the only workout you can. It's the only workout you can do as a young man that increases your reputation with your neighbors. But yeah, I'll shovel your stuff. I got a snowblower. Nah, fuck that snowblower, bro. I got this.
If you want to come up and shovel mine at
Dude,
600
Super
feet,
snow is one hell of a fucking cardio workout, man. You could smoke the fuck out of your shoulder.
Well, if you got the snowblower, if you're smart, what you do is you take the energy that you save from pushing it, because it still takes a little bit of physical strength to actually operate it, and you multiply that by getting 10 yards done in the same type of physical labor and take one person without it to do, and then you make 10 times as much money for whatever
Josh,
the price
you're
of that piece of
not
equipment.
catching what kind of snow I get up here.
Yeah, you know, Joshua.
Running my
Are you
snowblower
talking
isn't
about that yellow snow? Because
He's talking about the wet snow.
Hey, yellow snow is
talking about
bad.
4 feet deep snow.
Hey, yellow snow is bad, but brown snow is the worst. If you know what I'm trying to say.
right, but if you got a mechanical snow blower, it all chunks it out the same.
You know what almost killed my motivation once in the weight room, Chronic? The owner of my gym is a year older than me. I'm 43, he's 44. His dad walked in. Now his dad's a former strength coach in the district where I'm from. And he's 70 years old at the time. His dad comes in and puts 3 plates on, 315. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he hasn't warmed up or nothing yet. He does 5 reps. I look at him. I almost just walked out of the gym.
This
I'm like,
old man's trying to kill himself.
There's no fucking way. He did 315 for 5 reps and looked around like it was nothing. I'm like, I quit.
It's like, I'm done lifting. Fuck
Dude,
this
it
guy.
was the most insane thing.
Fuck this guy.
No way I fucking just saw that.
I've seen a dude. He wasn't in his 20s. He was in his 30s at least. Put on 5 plates on the bench. Now, when you see someone like that put 5 plates on the bench as a young man, you kind of know he's doing the juice. He's doing steroids. But he just reps it out.
Fucking 495 pounds.
He like stands up. He like slaps himself with the pecs. And I'm just thinking about that motherfucker's going to die from a blood clot in 2 years. Guaranteed.
Why do you think I don't lift anymore?
When I saw that, because his son, the owner of the gym, it's like God himself came down and touched his fucking bicep. He's got the best fucking insertions you've ever seen, and his bellies are full as fuck. He looks like a fucking Flex Wheeler.
Now, the best lift God I've seen, Hamster, you'll appreciate this. When I was down in Florida, when I was down in Florida doing my bodybuilding competitions with the Natty Boys.
So you used to compete?
Yeah, I used to.
Oh, dude, that's fucking cool as shit.
No. That's like saying, like, yo, I was in a professional fishing tournament, and then you went to like 2 tournaments. I only did 2 competitive shows. So, like, I'm not at the level you think. If someone says I compete bodybuilding, you go, oh, damn. But I only did 2 shows because I had other stuff to do.
But no, you still competed. A lot of people don't even make it that far.
Yeah, well, it's just a combination of discipline and money. I would support. I saved up money, right? I saved up a lot of money to pay for the food, right?
Sorry.
But anyhow, so I was at this gym when I was getting ready for my competition, and Hamster, it was this black man.
Oh no!
Yeah,
you
a
racist.
black man. Yeah, no, the black man. He must have been 50 because black dudes don't really gray in their beards until they're 50. I've never seen a black guy in his 40s with gray hairs on his beard.
Oh, you did, Coach Greg Adams.
Well, he's not competing. He's graying because he's a bitch, right? Bitch is great. Bitch is
And here
great
we go.
before dude's great.
We lit
right?
the fucking candle.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. So I'm at this gym, just doing my reps, doing whatever, and this massive ass, he puts his hand on my shoulder, and like if a dude will just walk up to you, doesn't know you, puts his hand on your shoulder, he typically doesn't have bad intentions. He's trying to like help you out or ask for something. He goes, "Hey brother, you want to help me? Can you spot me real quick?" I look around. It's a 6'4", 6'5". I don't know the heights. 6'5" black dude. He has dreadlocks. and a beard down almost to his nipples, like 3 inches above his nipples, maybe. But like if he like leans down to his nipples, it's all gray and white. He's like, "Hey man, can you spot me?" I'm like, yeah. He's like, "Okay, my name's." You don't want to guess what this guy's name was, James?
I was kind of hoping you'd tell us what was
Okay,
the guy's
okay.
name?
This dude's name
Chad
was
Thundercop.
No. This guy's name was Moses. All right, cool. Dreadlocks, cool. Grayish beard. He wants me to help him spot him on 4 plates. It's 4, which if you're a bodybuilder, not that much. Like you should rep it. But this guy's like, I'm like, this guy's like 50 or 60. Like, I don't even know how old this guy is.
You should rep 405. Holy shit, dude!
And so he like leads me to his bench, and he has one of those rubber bands underneath of the bench. He's doing 10 reps. I'm like, this is unreal. Like, I need to call the FBI. I need to call the CAA. This guy is a dangerous weapon. I was shocked. I was like, what the hell?
He had 4 plates and bands?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Now, he was doing 4 reps, but still, as a 50-whatever-year-old man, that's crazy.
I'm not going to tell you how much I can lift. Well, I picked up a 500-pound roll of roofing rubber, rubber roofing material. Picked it up, put it on my right shoulder.
Yes, I've got 2 rolls of that left over from my dad's construction company, but I don't have the force to put it down.
But wait, 500 pounds of rubber, right?
Yeah, big rubber roll.
That's like
flipped it over my shoulder, carried it up to the top of the house.
That's like a third. Oh wait, that's like a third
up
of the
500 pounds and put it on your shoulder.
Okay,
yeah,
that's like a third of the amount of rubber you need to stay safe if you fuck Donovan Sharp's wife.
Almost, yeah.
Or any modern woman, pretty much today for that.
It was just to keep the water out of the container house.
Wait a second, 500 pounds. How the fuck did you lift that?
Because I can do that.
Well, they make
how the hell did you
hamster. We got people on your stream being like, "Yo, I'm so weak. I'm a worm compared to Sonic. I only lifted 500 pounds."
How did you grab 500 pounds and clean it?
I know the thing is, Saunders got a boner when you said something about.
No, dude. Do you guys understand what it's like to clean and press 500 fucking pounds? I need an explanation here.
I have never taken a fat chick into a shower, so I don't know what it's like to clean 500 pounds. I'm sorry.
There's chronic.
No, there's no way.
I was Air Force too.
Can I say in all fairness,
my
mine
job
can quantify it, and at my 150-pound normalcy, I can definitely say, "Whoa, way out of my range."
500.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Most people.
I can quantify that and say, "Yeah, I could possibly do 215 if I was really like trying hard." No way, 500.
Most people can't.
Let's be honest. This guy's drunk. It's Christmas. This eggnog spiked. He's like, I picked up a 500 gram.
Time out. Alcoholism doesn't impair my judgment like most neurotypicals.
It does for me. I'm like, yo, when I'm drunk, I tell a bitch, yo, I lift.
Dude, do you know?
And when I'm drunk, I tell the truth.
No, when I'm drunk, I tell bitches I'm lifting 10 plates on the bench.
Do you know how rare it is to see someone deadlift 500 pounds, let alone clean and press it?
Yeah,
exactly.
I just wait there.
Or even 300 pounds or 350.
When I see a guy,
I weight trained for 27 fucking years. I know my shit.
And I want to get into it. And I know what you're talking about with
when I see a man put 4 plates for a deadlift, I'm like calling up my buddies in the insurance industry. I'm like, yo, you doing health insurance? You doing life insurance?
No, that's for the fucking.
I got one for you, bro. This dude's dumb. He wants to die.
Undead does that. I call it the insurance companies for the fucking hail damage. I see in the women wearing fucking yoga pants with fucking dents all in them. I'm like, do they got hail damage?
Why are you making me think about this?
Dude, because I'm in my 40s now, man. I got to make sure it's got hail damage insurance, man. I don't want.
It's the holiday season. It is Christmas Eve, and you're making me think about loose puniti.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Cottage cheese. Just think of cottage cheese every time you see. Every time.
What did Blake call that the other night?
Every time you guys see hail damage in a car, I want you to think of that, but on a woman's ass.
The Devil's Braille. Did he call it the Devil's Braille?
Devil's Braille.
You guys are awful.
Hey, no, hey, Hamster, Chronic, just for that, I want you to send Hamster more videos of you fucking gothic chicks and redheads.
No, that's Chronic. He fucks the redhead, sends me video.
I want him to send more videos to you to make it that much worse.
He doesn't send any videos to me. He just teases me. He tasks me.
Yeah.
He hates me.
First thing, I'm only 5'8", right?
Okay.
So it's not like a 6'4" guy trying to live.
Real quick before I hit the restroom, sweaty fat man. Is that you talking? Yeah. So it's not like Chronix is just saving pictures from a Google search or saving screenshots on Pornhub.
Yeah, I know.
I have been
it's like a real thing. Yeah.
I have been sending Hamster the pictures of the bitches I fuck. What is it now? 3 or 4 years?
Only the redheads, you fucking asshole.
I should send you the other ones, but I only go for the redhead.
Yeah,
it's like what was it? It's like 2 or 3 a year, but still,
at least, yeah.
For some reason, the redheads I pull, I haven't sent Hamster a picture that the chick had like under a D cup.
Oh,
so
big old boobies.
So
Hamster likes their freckles too. These bitches got freckles on their titties. That's how redhead they are. They're Florida redheads.
Okay, so that's a true redhead if they got freckles. But my favorite titty size is a perfect C cup because it's like the perfect handful. Anything bigger than a C is too big for me.
I just want them to look nice.
No,
they got a good shape to them. I don't care how big.
You say that, but like if a bitch came with like really perky F cups, you'd be down for it.
So they could do the helicopter when they're riding you.
Oh God, here we go.
No. Here's what I say. Here's what I say. If I'm not gonna get a concussion like a linebacker for the New York Giants when I motorboat a bitch, them tits too small, though. Right? I want to have CTE. I want to be sponsored on the NFL's brain damage documentary from motorboating these redheaded bitches. And that's the kind of pictures I send to Hamster. Because I love him, but he thinks I hate him.
No, you hate me.
I'm just trying to share.
No,
I'm just
you
trying
hate
to
me.
share the love. I'm just trying to share the love. And Hamster
It ain't the love, it's the hate, you bitch.
Hamster,
I've got
Go on, Hamster.
I've got these pictures. Fuck, I'll show him. You bet.
You can't show. No, Hamster, don't show him. You lose your channel.
No, I won't show him. I don't want the.
Yeah, make sure you're backstage for that one.
They would be being embarrassed as oh my god, Undead Chronic, fuck me and Hamster.
Chronic loves motorboating, fucking nice titties. That's awesome, man.
I'll take any titty
if a woman's
I don't really care.
Enough, I will motorboat a fine woman's.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. Look, and we all know this. We all know this to be true. It should be like, oh, my tits are too small. Dudes don't like me. Bitches be like, oh, my tits are too big. Dudes don't like me. I literally heard that before. Here's when it comes to the straight man with a healthy testosterone levels count. This is his opinion on tits. Any tit is a good tit. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom right now.
Yes.
I got a bathroom. You guys respond.
You guys respond. He's telling you what to do on your channel.
In my opinion.
One at a time, guys. Come on.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, go ahead.
For me, tit is a tit. If it's a large B, small C, that's perfect for me. I'm not a tit guy. I am all about the ass.
Yeah, I like asses and legs.
Ass and legs.
Asses are good. Yeah.
And I gotta say, it's all about the personality perking them nips up.
That's just a bonus on what's already those perfect perky tits.
Now, Saunders, if I might, why did you get a hard on when Undead Chronic came out?
Why'd I get a hard on? Oh, because he was talking about weightlifting, man, and I can talk about that shit for.
And you got a big old boner.
Yeah, dude. I did it my whole life, man. I just stopped recently focusing on that so I could box with my son. So I'm still staying in shape. I get to spend that extra time with my boy, and they do have a rudimentary setup, but enough to get some type of a weights workout in along with it. So I'm able to introduce him to that. And I talked to the former trainer that I have, and he's got another trainer, and I'm going to be taking my son boxing twice a week, and I'm going to take him to where I used to lift weights and get trained, and I'm going to be right there with him with weights. So he's going to be doing 2 days a week of boxing and 1 day a week of weight and strength training. Because as he grows, I want him to be any mass that he gets and any height. I want him to be able to function with it. I want him to be able to, move, do push-ups, do pull-ups.
He needs to wrestle.
And wrestle, yeah. Because I was heavy into wrestling. I was wrestling ever since I had Scooby-Doo underwear, man.
Well, if you grow up in Nebraska, you're either a basketball player if you're tall, or you're a wrestler.
Or you're a fucking wrestler.
Or you just don't do anything.
And then in sixth grade, I was 107 pounds, and I went to the Bob Devaney Sports Center here in Nebraska, and I won state in wrestling. So if I can teach him boxing and wrestling, he's got a great thing. But it's more important than that, guys, because I only get every other weekend with him because his mother's got full legal and sole custody. That's extra 6 hours a week I get to spend with him, training, talking, and all that. That's
awesome, though, that you get to spend that time with him.
Yeah, because his mom could take that away at any time if she wanted to.
Kush is he's fucking he's baked.
Say a little.
Just a little bit. That's all right. Hey, it's cool.
Cheers.
Yeah, I wrestled at Bob Devaney too in 1987.
Yep. Do they still do that? Is it still at Bob Devaney?
I don't know where they do it
I
now.
couldn't tell you either, man. I graduated high school. You graduated before
I think
me.
they do it in Omaha.
I graduated high school in 98.
Yeah, I graduated in 87.
87.
I wrestled 167 that year.
Are you as old as Hamster? When did you graduate, Hamster?
Probably, yeah.
He's a little older than me.
1982, actually.
Holy fuck, dude. I was 3 years old.
That's when I bought my first car.
I was going to say, I was 1 year old. I was born in 1981. Crazy.
Damn, dude.
I bought my first car in 82.
Whoa.
Hey, we can't all be young. We were young once. So.
No, that's what's awesome, man. Because we have a panel where diversity is actually a positive. It's a net positive.
Diversity,
diversity of age, exactly. Of age and thought. It's
You're being too nice. Hamster is old as shit.
Well,
he's got the first edition of the Bible. Okay, Hamster's prom date. The first man she dated was Moses. Okay, you're talking to ancient history right now. You better respect it.
He was there when they invented dirt.
Dude,
I was there
as a
too,
kid,
and I was going to say,
I was just going to say that. I was going to say that Hamster.
Wait. I am the pretend son of Moses, Joshua. So what do I fit into with all this?
You don't fit in because when it comes to ancient fossils, there's no space for anything to fit in between the bones. You're on Hamster Stream. This is ancient history. Even right now, I'd be like, Hamster. Can I ask you a question, Hamster?
I'm sure.
Hamster.
He's muted, but go ahead.
Hey, Hamster, you want to ask me a question?
Sure. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm here.
Can you give me your first-hand perspective on the Big Bang?
The what?
The Big Bang.
All I gotta say is Undead
Bang or
Chronic,
bang?
you're not wrong.
The Big Bang. Because you are an old
Jesus Christ.
You only got gray hairs on your face.
I was here before the fucking Big Bang. That's it.
Wow. That's really.
I was here before that.
Holy shit.
You know what's funny though? When men make fun of men for being old, the old men always find it hilarious, right?
Cheers.
Yeah,
they do. But
that's what
make fun of chicks for being old.
If you make fun of a woman for being old, it's the end of the fucking world.
You just set off the Great Reset in that one statement. If you do that,
yeah, that's over. So what was what type of dinosaur did you ride to high school?
Oh fuck!
Where the hell did Fat Dog go? What, are we that stupid? He just dropped off. That's crazy.
He bailed.
He got sick of me making fun of old dudes, I guess.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Here we are. Go ahead, make fun of me. It's okay.
I'm done making fun of you, hamster. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna send you a bunch of my fucking songs, bitch, for Christmas. You're gonna like it.
Maybe I should send you a bunch of the bitches I fucked this past year.
Would you stop that? I have them.
No, I got like 6 I haven't said yet.
Excuse me, you like those goth chicks with red hair?
I like goth chicks. They got red hair. They're good. I got a lot of tastes, hamster. What's wrong with having diverse tastes? I like diversity. I like goth bitches with red hair.
I'm curious. Chronic. What constitutes
one at a time?
I know what a goth bitch is. What constitutes a goth bitch now? I want to make sure I'm still looking at the same thing.
I mean, if they were majority black, that's the most.
It's all black. Black eyeliner, black eyelashes, it's black hair, it's black clothes. Is that still similar?
No, well, it's like, there's goth chicks that don't wear the black eyeliner. There's goth chicks that don't wear the black. They dye their hair. It's hard to describe. It's like like what's like a motorcycle look, like what's like a biker look. Some people wear leather jackets. Some people wear leather jackets, and they're not bikers. And you could just tell by like what their face looks like, what their shoes are, how they act, how they talk. Same thing with goth bitches.
I think I get what you're saying, Undead.
So same thing today with. Do you find them just in the bars, or where do you find these women?
I say 50% bars, 50% dating apps.
So you're still able to pull on the dating apps. See, this is a rarity, guys. This is a rarity.
He's young and tall.
It's a rarity. It's a rarity. But because that's where the
the first picture you see on Chronic's dating app profile is I took a photo shoot and I was on my motorcycle with a leather jacket and no undershirt showing off my 6-pack. So it's not like it's difficult. Right? It's not like it's like, but no. Like in the description it says, what I say? I think it's like, if you're a goth girl, you're a 10 out of 10 no matter what. And I swipe right on everybody. And if it's a fat goth chick, how fat is she? But she's actually fat. I just block her once we match. But like I get dates with goth bitches all the time on that.
That's awesome.
I'm at the point where like bitches want to go on dates and I actually have to work. So it's whatever.
So when do you fit? I always found for me when I was growing up, I had to do fit my weight training before my work day started. As I got older, I started going in later at night.
Yeah.
If you had any advice you could give people right now, as far as, because to keep weightlifting or any type of physical activity, whether it be boxing, wrestling, weightlifting, something that keeps you physically active, what can you give to young guys now that will motivate them to keep doing that, even though we live in a society that fucking just pretty much despises them? How do you keep that mental fortitude? Because we've done it, but it's fortitude.
So what I'll say is, like, if you lift weights and that's influenced by society, you're doing it wrong. Yep. You have to think about yourself and your ancestors. All right. Now, the practicality of lifting weights is like, what I do is I do cardio in the morning because I'm going to cut right now. And then I'll lift weights after work. That's because like 5 days of the week. So this might sound unfair. It is unfair. Different people, different humans have different needs for how much sleep they need. I typically get by with 5 hours a week, and I don't feel tired.
5 hours a week?
Yeah. Well, no, not 5 hours a week. 5 hours a night.
Jesus Christ, dude! I was going to say
5 hours a week. Like Chronic's a demon. He's up at night casting rituals.
God dang, dude! Pull your blood out and let us fucking study it. 5 hours a week. I want that blood.
No, 5 hours a night.
Okay.
But like, with 5 hours a night, I have enough time to do cardio in the morning and lift at night. But for most dudes, most people can't stand like getting up early in the middle of the morning, like, 4 or 5 a.m. and then going to the gym. So it's just like, look, get up early, take your vitamins, drink your water, do your laundry, prep your meal. That's like in maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes, and then go to work. And then after work, you go to the gym. And there's no excuse not to go to the gym.
Why not just have a job that works you like you're at the gym?
Well, you got that too. You absolutely
That's what
do.
I did. That's how
But-
I got friggin'
Well,
huge.
it depends. It depends on the job, right? Some jobs will work only a certain set of muscles, but like if you don't care about being balanced and super fit to get bitches, who cares what you look like, right? It's just like
Yeah,
when I
do you
talk
want
to-
strength or do you want symmetry?
Oh, when I talk to my people calling the
Because
show,
I
like,
got strength, I don't have symmetry.
yeah, when I talk to people on my channel, it's just like, well, what do you want, right? If they just want to make money and own land and be peaceful, you don't need to go to the gym, period. I still suggest it, but you don't need to be as obsessed with as I am.
Makes it easier to do stuff like clearing trees. Trust me.
Well, for trees, you just need back muscles mostly. Right? you don't need to lift calves if you're fucking trying to clear trees out. It's not a useful one.
Well, what Chronic's talking about is very important with the balance. You're never going to go wrong with balance. The reason why you want balance is because you don't want other muscles overcompensating for the muscles that are underdeveloped, therefore causing increased chance of getting strains, sprains, and pulls and shit like that.
Well, it's also like the most pertinent thing I'd say is when I was in high school and early college, I do a ton of squats. I do a ton of leg press, and the backs of my legs always
God
hurt.
damn it! Here we go again. There.
I'm like, the
Saunders.
backs of my legs always hurt. Why did it always hurt? Because I was neglecting my hamstrings.
Yeah.
I was working out the front side of my body, and I was neglecting the back side of my body.
Exactly. You had that in balance. So when you have that balance, everything just works in tandem. It's kind of like your body. Your body wants to fucking the human body is the most adaptable thing out there, but it also wants homeostasis. So it's going to fight you at every level. When you want to get bigger, faster, stronger, it's going to want to not get bigger, faster, stronger. So you got to force it to do that.
Yeah.
The only way to force it to do that is to through progressive overload. Progressive overload can be a lot of different things, but that's usually either an increase in weight, an increase in the repetitions, or an increase in the sets that you do, or just an overall increase in your intensity.
Yeah, it's like, if for every 10 redhead bitches I fuck at least 3 black chicks and 2 Asian.
Well, yeah, you gotta have balance. You gotta have balance in the world. You can't just do all redheaded bitches because it creates a fucking time-space continuum, dude. You can't do that shit.
Yeah, I got a little bit of a dearth of black chicks up here. It's irritating. It's all Finnish chicks and Irish chicks.
Correct me if I'm wrong in your experience, Chronic, because I've known a lot of really good-looking redheads, but they don't age very well.
They age like what is it?
Can
Red pudding?
Can you guys confirm or deny? Or
No, I would like to find out. I have never had that opportunity.
From what I've
My
seen,
sister's a redhead, and she
From
looks.
what
Right.
I'm gonna say my closest relative is my brother's daughter, my niece, who is a redhead hardcore, and so when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's like, if I were to judge it in a first person perspective, I would want to stay away from sexuality, but in a third person perspective, well, it's a redhead. So,
Joshua, yeah, okay. Hey, Saunders, you're kind of a redhead, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
You're a fucking ginger. We know that.
Well, I call this Cajun rice. It's not salt and pepper. It's red.
Well, the thing is, on your right side of your face, you have a black thing, and the other side is a white thing.
I know. I don't know how to explain this shit.
I admit, as I've gotten older and looked in the mirror to certain reflections, I see the red hairs in my beard, to be honest. So go ahead.
Yeah, Saunders, I have an explanation for your facial hair if you want to hear it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here's what I think what happened, bro. Way back in the day.
Oh God, here we go.
There was 2 albino monkeys, and they both fucked a black monkey, right? But only one of the albino monkeys took the zinc.
Oh no!
And then both those albino monkeys, their kids, ended up being like sexual partners, and so that's why you only have one side of your face is kind of black. That's why.
Oh.
Okay.
So you're saying his family tree's a sapling?
I'm just saying that, you know,
he's
you
not from
can't-
Alabama. Come on.
Look, you can't get upset about how monkeys fuck. They're monkeys, you know. So like, you can't blame the man, but like, monkeys do weird shit. The funniest video I've seen on the internet, I can't post on my channel because it get banned. There's this there's like a white family taking their like great grandma to the zoo, and she's in a wheelchair, she's barely awake, and they go to the chimpanzee exhibit, right?
He throws a poop on her. That one.
Yeah, and this chimpanzee
Oh,
is
no.
screaming at them, and she's just like, "Oh,
I
look at
think I
the
remember
chimpanzee! Look at the monkeys! They're apes. They're not monkeys, you dumb white bitch. They're apes, but whatever. She doesn't understand." She goes, "Look at the monkey!" And this chimpanzee is like, "Hoo, hoo, hoo," and throws at least 2 pounds of fresh manure, and it hits this grandma on the nose and mouth. It's like critical shot, kill shot. And it's every time I see that video, I fall off my chair and start laughing. It's the funniest thing I've seen in my life. You know, you can't tell monkeys what to do, bro. You can't
That
tell
was pretty
these I guess what I should say is you can't tell these hominids, right, what to do.
What does that have to do with my beard?
He's saying that you're, from incestuous monkeys. That's why your beard's.
Okay.
Yeah. That's because your great ancestors were
I'm
just
trying
like that.
to follow here. I'm trying to
Because
follow
you
here.
had like 5 albino monkeys and 2 completely midnight black monkeys having a orgy in front of all the other monkeys, and it wasn't normal. Okay, like the other monkeys was like, "Why are you having sex in front of us, bro? What the hell?" But they were just like, "We're part of the Monkey Swingers Club. This is what we do." And they're like, "Oh, this is messed up, man." And that's just how your beard ended up the way it was. I'm sorry, man. It's not your fault. I'm just trying to tell you what happened. Okay.
Do you know how hard that is to pay attention to? I'm trying to fucking laser in.
Man, these two theories are like the difference
old
between
age-
creation and evolution.
It's not just
My
the old
goodness.
age, man. You got to remember it's the fucking mileage going on here. It's the
He's just like-
TBIs. It's the getting shot at and getting blown up. I don't remember what I did 10 seconds ago.
That's all right. I should.
Love
I'll
the
make.
fight
I'll make.
again.
I'll make a clip art for you to understand.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man. I got you.
No, I'd love to fucking train with you though, man. Absolutely. Training was my life, dude. That was one thing, even though my marriage failed and all this shit, and we've talked about this, Chronic, and I was honest with you. You gave me all types of shit. It was fucking funny, by the way.
No,
Can we get some dick pics
Look,
here?
anybody
Sure.
calls into my show, like Hamster, Ribby, Hammerhand, anybody that calls into my show, I will give them shit because that's like is Chronic red pilled? Is Chronic big cow? Is Chronic Chronic just gives you shit. That's the
Chronic
one.
is an
that is the
asshole.
one-
That's it.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. That's the one constant on my channel. I just no matter what, I could call into my own show, and I will roast myself.
There's a good point being made, though. You're an asshole. That's awesome. I'm an asshole, too. There's a difference between being an asshole and being a fucking asshole. I'm an asshole, for sure. But I'm still cordial. You know what I mean? Like we talked about this, Kush, where...
You might think you are. That's
everything
all
I
right.
do outside of this house is so I can get back to my fucking house as fast as possible so that I don't have to fucking deal with other people. You know? And same thing with when you go into the public gyms. Chronic's has seen this 100 times. Where there's people doing a bunch of fucking dumb bullshit, and it's like you're interrupting my fucking workout. I'm starting to fucking cool down now. Okay, now you got to go to another fucking piece, and your mind was already set on that piece of equipment because you had your instinctive fucking training going on, and this fucker's fucking around taking 20 minutes at one fucking station, which should never happen. And okay, going to a gym now it's really fucking hard. I get really pissed off because there's something called gym etiquette. Now, Chronic knows this, and nobody fucking follows it. You put your weights back. You don't walk in front of people and stand in front of them in the mirror. There's all sorts of fucking unfucking written things that you just know. You ask, hey, can I work in with you on this set? Whatever the fuck it is. It's not there anymore. And you get women that come in and it looks like they have clothes that they fucking painted on. It's like, I don't need to, I'm here to work out. I'm not here to look at you being a fucking whore. All right, go away. have it
I'm trying to do like 2 plates over 200 pounds in the military press.
Yeah, here's Chronic
Hamster.
doing that, and here's a woman fucking doing stiff-legged deadlifts right in front of him.
Hamster.
Did I get in the way?
Hamster. Do you know that this happened like 2 months ago, right? Do you know what I saw, Hamster? I saw a goth chick because she had thick black eyeliner on. She had a Slipknot shirt on with the sleeves cut off. With the sleeves cut off so I could see the whole titties. And she had like not yoga pants, but short yoga pants. Like, you know, you do the compression shorts dudes wear now. Like the kind of like athletic material. That's what she had on. I'm like, that chick's walking into the gym wearing my underwear. Like, what the hell? And they weren't black. They were bright blue. So I could see every detail.
Every detail.
Yep. So goth chick, every detail. Asian with dyed red hair. I'm trying to do a military press, like over 200 pounds here. I look over and I see her. She's not looking at the mirror. She's looking away from me. So I'm seeing, look, bro, I feel like I'm like, you know, studying gynecology when I look over to my left.
Dude,
all my blood is heading to my genitalia area. I don't need that. I need it in my brain and my upper body. I'm like losing strength. I'm like,
it's going down. It's tingling your dick now.
Don't worry. About the time you hit 40, you start to lose interest.
Yeah, this is true. True.
I started losing interest at 38. I'm like,
Chronic,
I don't care anymore.
Chronic,
hopefully by the time I'm 35, I have a home gym, so I don't have to worry about that.
Chronic, I don't know how old you are, but I started to feel like things took longer to recover. I first started to feel it or be aware of it when I turned 29. That's when I first felt it.
For me, 30, and it was like, oh God, everything hurts twice as long. And
It's
then 40,
like,
everything hurts even longer.
You can still do what you were doing, but your body's off. It takes longer than you're used to. I started to feel that at 29. That's not to say that your fucking life's over. I just started to feel it at 29.
Nah, my life's over, bro. You don't have to.
It's over.
Tell me it's not.
It's fucking over for Chronic cells.
Once I realized I lived in a feminist country, I knew my life was over. So don't try to make it easier for me. Don't go lie to me, okay?
Your life is over only if your interest is in hooking up with women.
Well, even if I tried to sugar.
What if your interest is in finding a valuable woman to be your wife and give you kids? Is your life over?
Yes, absolutely. But if that's
if
you force yourself to understand that and make it not your interest, life isn't so bad.
That is very different than hooking up with women. That's very
one at a time, guys. Come on now. One at a time.
Okay, I apologize. You're absolutely right. I was raised to believe hooking up with women was looking for a potential partner. You're right.
What?
Modern society is not that way. I stand corrected.
Did Ron Jeremy raise you? Did a porn star raise you? God damn.
No, a couple of Christians that adopted me around 5 years old raised me.
And they told you that hooking up was the same as having a family? That's upsetting.
No. I contemplated that on my own out of a little bit of misdirection, and I stand corrected.
Okay, that's all right.
Well, I brought this up on a stream I was just part of. And Chronic, I'd actually like to get your thoughts on this. When people are talking about, how you have a failure to launch, how you have, a third of men 18 to 30 not having sex in the last year. When you have a lot of these things that people are like, well, what's the point of even doing what you're doing to build up or to, carry society and all that stuff? I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, I had a really good point here. Hold on, man. I fucking forgot it. And this really pisses me off when this happens. God damn it. Give me a fucking second.
We'll wait. Don't worry about it.
Jesus. Go ahead. Take your time.
It's not a problem.
What was I just talking about?
Are you talking about how Chronic's green schlong was like 30 feet long?
God damn it. No, we're not talking about your fucking, we're not talking about a blue
You
whale.
like him to double it up twice before he puts it on.
You ain't got no 42-inch blue whale dick. Okay, nobody got that shit.
No, it's only.
You got to fold that bitch over.
It's only 42 inches. It's only 42 inches from the opening of the. It's only 42 inches if you measure from the opening of the urethra the top of the head of the penis. Okay.
Okay, so you're not going all the way back to your pelvic bone when you're fucking measuring.
No, it's just from the urethra to the top of the penis.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
I guess where it starts in the
Damn, what was I
bladder.
gonna say? This is a goddamn good question. I wanted to get your fucking.
I know a
thoughts on
little
it.
bit about anatomy, so you know.
Good. So you understand what I'm talking about. You can.
That's what
you
I'm
can
saying.
appreciate. You can appreciate the joke, but you won't laugh at it. So your understanding of anatomy is useless to me.
All right, here, Clark.
Laugh at my jokes, motherfucker.
Yeah, I just remembered what I was going to say. Let me say what I got to say, or I'll forget again.
Okay.
How do you
Whoa. Calm down, guys. Come on now.
Okay.
Come on.
How do you guys? How do you sell? Okay, a lot of guys in this panel, we didn't have a lot of issues with women. We have experience with women, right? So
I've had a lot of issues with women.
Well, no. Think about all the experiences that we've had with women here on this panel, right?
And my experiences were me having issues with them.
Yes, but now think about a lot of men out there who've never been touched, kissed, brushed up against, had a genuine warm smile, or a fucking a thought of encouragement or anything from a woman at all. Think about our experience and think about some of the experience of the men that are growing up now, Chronic. Like, imagine you didn't have any of those. No woman ever gave you any attention at all, ever.
The way can I
how do young men, kind of get over that fucking hurdle?
I mean, so the number one thing is like this problem has only been increasing in frequency. It's not like, it's always been 5% of dudes that got no pussy, 5% of dudes that get no girlfriend.
I just talked about 95.5. I actually just brought that up. That's what I think it is now. And I thought,
it's been increasing, right? Yeah. So let's say 3% of incels are willing to be violent, right? For whatever violence it does. If you have 100% increase of incels, you're going to have 100% increase of violence. And I don't think society is able to deal with that. I really don't. I think society is going to, just look at the Summer of Love, right? Yeah. That was less than 1%.
You're wanting to know what we can do to get the young guys to actually be able to get laid?
Well, it's not just the getting laid. I mean, that's definitely the end goal, right? But I mean, just some of these guys have never been touched, talked to, or had a genuine.
It's the first goal, because if a woman's not going to fuck you, she's not going to date you, she's not going to marry you, she's not going to have a family with you. So
it's not just use you as a wallet.
Yep. So when people say incels, they're talking about men that they can't have sex. But what does it really mean when you look at a societal level? Men that can't have families. They're not allowed to have families.
Because I agree with you on this. Go ahead. But I got something to say when you're done.
I'm saying, like, it's I make community posts on my YouTube channel. It's just like, should men care about society where women are not attracted to them? And they go, oh, you just care about sex. And I'm like, what? How do you have a family, right? Like, what do you care about the most? Your career, your family. Always normally say family. What do you care about most? Your political positions or your family? Most will normally say family. Okay. How is a man who is unable to have sex, no woman wants to fuck him, how does he have a family? They're so short-sighted. They think sex is just, birth control bitch in college.
Yeah.
That is just, she's drunk or whatever.
Because there's no shame. There's no shame.
It's not about shame. It's more about like a sexual marketplace. Like,
it's global. It's global now. It's not just in our communities anymore. It's global.
If a woman's not going to have sex with an incel, she's not going to give kids to him.
Yep.
So, like, what do you do? What do you do with all these men that have no future in having a family? What do you do with them?
They used to go to war and get zeroed out.
Oh, they used to go to war and be able to take a war bride, right? But we don't do that anymore because when the U.S. go to war, do you know who gets the profits? The bankers that direct the war.
Yeah.
Politicians.
I know it's kind of a loaded question. I know you're in your 20s. I'm in my 40s, and I'm just sitting there thinking, because I got sons to raise too. It's hard to sell that why you should sacrifice or work hard for society or for what you want or for this, that, and the other when everything's so fucking ass backwards. And
I mean,
these are the mental things they're going to have to do along with keeping.
It just depends on like what level they are in society, right?
Yeah.
Like if they're in the level where they're working as a tradesman, that limits the kind of woman they can get. I'm not trying to flex.
No.
What I'm saying is, for me, I have the potential. My salary, even with the taxes, funding the feminist dictatorship. It's a dictatorship, guys. Like, who was the last politician who was not a feminist? Andrew Jackson, over 100 years ago.
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, it's probably, I don't know, Andrew Jackson. That's just a guess.
I don't know. Maybe my governor Ron DeSantis.
But for me, let's say no. He's a feminist.
Is he really? Okay. Hey, I'm not calling you wrong.
No.
I'm educated.
Let me propose this thought experiment for you. Let's say you're a news journalist, right? And you get to ask Ron DeSantis a question, right?
Okay.
And you ask him, should women vote? What do you think he would say?
Yeah,
I would, I'm gonna be honest with you. And call me a little bit of a modernist, but I say just net taxpayers should have.
It's going to get laughed off the platform. That's what's going to happen.
I just say net taxpayers.
What I'm saying is, you could say net taxpayers, and that's
so I'm totally with you on the whole repeal the 19th.
That's your
preferred. Excuse me, guys. One at a time, please.
That's your preferred political system, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you asked Ron DeSantis if women should be allowed to vote, he would defend feminism for 10 minutes in front of the camera. So he's a feminist.
I imagine you're right. Again, I'm going to start looking for that now that you brought it to my my radar.
It's such a feminist system that nobody would even ask that question. Right?
Okay,
it's like we're such an anti-racist system that you'll never see some person come up to a presidential candidate and be like, "Do you think black people should be stuck on cotton farms?" You'll never see that because it's so out of the blue. It's so out of the typical standard of modern conversation. We're past that. It's assumed you believe they shouldn't be that, right? It's assumed you should believe women should vote. That's when I say, it's us against the world. If you're an anti-feminist, there's nobody on your side, bro. Like, not a single politician that has run in the past 50 years in the United States of America is on your side if you're an anti-feminist. They're all feminists.
That's terrifying, and I actually believe you. But, I guess I just have to go back down to my spirituality and say, hey, David beat Goliath, and it's all up to faith and how you live your life.
Well, yes, you should always improve yourself for yourself. It's like no matter what, even if it's all hopeless, you still do the best you can with what you got.
Right.
But when you're talking about, because the way the world is now in just 20 short years, which in the grand scheme of time is fucking nothing, it's a speck. It's topsy-turvy now. From 2002 to now, it's topsy-turvy. There's nothing that's anything remotely close to what that world was. It seems like a different ice age away.
Well, with my heart condition, I'm only expected to live 5 years or so longer than that. God bless me, I'll live longer. But you understand what I'm saying? So I'm already expecting an early, early turn to my livelihood just because of natural things that happen to me in life, and mess me up. And I'm missing parts of myself that keep me running for the long run. But I'm doing the best I can to prolong what I got.
Hey, Saunders.
Yes.
You asked how to motivate your kid to, put in the work and get the, things done. He's got to have something he wants to work towards.
Yes.
That's my point.
He's got to want
all
something.
that, I still
something
want
big.
to do something and make life better for me and everybody else.
You shouldn't stop doing that. That's not what we're saying at all. As a matter of fact, a lot of the things that we're saying we wish that we were wrong at, because if the blue pill life was reality, I think a lot of us would love that. But it's just not
right.
the way. It's not the way it is. So when I'm with my son,
when I used to get real high, I used to feel the same way the blue pilled people felt. Oh, I just
okay. There's a lot of conditioning going on in the 80s and 90s. We've already talked about this. But my mother and father were married for 43 years, so I got to see what a healthy relationship was. It wasn't always perfect, but mom had dad's back and dad had mom's back. Before my dad could even get a word out, my mom would be like, "You're not going to talk to my husband that way." And that to me now is attractive as shit. At the time, I didn't understand it. You know what I mean? You don't know the brain shit. But that's just not the way it is now. When I hear about that, or when I see my dad, when he was alive, put a record on and grab my mom and dance with her in the living room. Of course, as a kid, I'm like, "Oh, mom, dad, what are you doing?" Oh, blah. When I look at it now, I'm like, dude, I would fucking love to have that. I would love to have that same love, that same honor and loyalty for someone who I knew matched what I was giving back to them.
You're
And
not
it's just
gonna.
there anymore.
Can I say, isn't it heartbreaking? That's what I get when I get that nostalgic feeling. I get it's heartbreaking that modern society can't feel the same thing.
My heart is broken.
It is, but it's so
I will never.
One at a time. One at a time.
My heart, hamster. Okay, hamster. Before I leave your show, let me give you a piece of advice.
No, go ahead.
Right?
Yeah, say what you want. That's fine.
Never have more than 3 people live on a StreamYard link.
No, right? I'm good, man. Go ahead.
Hamster, like it's you and 2 other people at most, because people get inspired. You can't convince them not to say something, because everybody in the chat here, like everybody in the StreamYard, you don't have a platform to talk about your true feelings. You have to wear a mask in public, at work, on Facebook, whatever it is. This is the only place you can say your real feelings. And so you have this urge. I have this urge. This is why I made a channel to say your true feelings, right? And so it's almost like a spiritual impetus to say what you want to say. But that means, hamster, if you have like 4, 5, 6 people on a StreamYard, you're going to have a bunch of people speaking over each other, right? That's how I see it, man. But this has been a great conversation. Hamster, I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if you're busy.
Yeah.
Are you busy?
No, I'm going to be there.
Okay. I'll send you the invite. I'm thinking like, let's have a discussion between me, you, and whoever else is listening in the chat. I think Christmas Sunday evening, right? Because like Christmas morning, it's presents. Christmas afternoon, it's a Christmas lunch or dinner. But Christmas evening, it's like you've had your food, you've had your fill of family. Now you're just chilling by yourself, usually. I think Christmas evening is going to be a banger stream, bro. What do you think, Hamster?
Sounds good. I'll be there, man. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'd like to be a part of that too. And Chronic, I'd love to talk with you weightlifting, because I'm huge into that fucking shit.
Okay. Yeah. When I do the stream, I'll have the open StreamYard link invite. So just join when you see it. But Hamster, thank you for being on the show. All the men here, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Old man strength, Chronic. Don't forget.
Merry Christmas Eve. Go to sleep. Enjoy the time with your family, because some people will be spending Christmas Eve and Christmas alone, a la Undead Chronic.
Oh, you just got busted.
Merry Christmas to you guys too.
Hey, Chronic, do you have he went away. All right.
Yeah.
Hamster, you just got whacked. Yeah, you just got whacked.
Really? Oh, Jesus.
It's pretty par for the course, because I do the same shit. When I'm ready to go, I'm just like, I'm gone. Boom, leave studio.
You know, I was thinking maybe we shouldn't just do some shit. Chronic got kind of fucked up there.
There was a lot of good conversations going on there. I'd like to continue those further, man. We had a lot of good shit going, but it is hard when you got a lot of people on. Everybody wants to get their word in, and nobody's wrong for doing it. I try to do it because I'm like, fuck, if I don't say this now, I'm going to fucking forget it. You know?
Well, I mean, that's you.
I'll forget what I'm talking about while I'm talking about what I'm talking about.
If you want to talk about motivation through adversity, I'll talk with you about that sometime.
I can't believe you got fucking whacked. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Stream unavailable.
Oh no. Is that what's happening?
Did you get waxed?
Suspended for policy violations.
What hamsters did?
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put up some girls here lifting weights, and oh my god,
Stream unavailable. Yep. Stream suspended for policy
it's
violation.
like,
What the fuck?
yeah, it's
Yeah,
terrible.
I just did that. Yep.
You can't even, dude, man. We didn't even fucking do a fucking thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's the way it is. What are you gonna
Jesus
do?
Fucking Christ.
All right. I was gonna say we should probably call it off before we get too crazy, but you guys have a nice night. Merry
Have a
Christmas.
nice night, everybody.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Merry Christmas. Can I say one thing? When you got more than a couple of people on, if everybody's patient and knows how to take their turns, it's not so bad.
Yeah, you just gotta just not talk. Excuse me, Sanders. Might I?
Speaking of the devil.
Yeah, just give everybody a chance. It's all right.
I think with as many people as you had on, I actually thought it went really good because I've seen some that are way worse than that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, it's way worse because you're here, you fuck.
Shit, that was way better because I'm here. You got the views you did because Father Slider showed his fucking face.
Oh, yeah, you were going to show us your dick, you fuck.
No, I can't do that now. You'll get taken down. Violation. Too big. Too big.
Well, I mean, if I'm going to, get canceled for, that, I mean, get canceled for nothing but showing.
But we're talking about old man strength with chronic. Well, I got old man dick too, man. It's too much. YouTube can't handle it.
All right, you guys. We'll do something with chronic tomorrow. Good to see you. God bless. Merry Christmas, everyone.
I appreciate it. You guys have a great night.
Call in.
Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. All right.
Bye-bye.
Hey, it just came back.
Oh, it did. All right. Well,
Yeah.
we're here still. So.
Yeah, but
all right, Sweaty.
I'm thinking I'm going to roll out, though.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're done. Have a Merry Christmas, sir.
Yep, you too, man.
Be warm. Be careful. Be loving. Have a tree.
Well, I probably won't go anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere myself.
I'll give my dogs an entire hot dog, and they'll be like, woohoo.
Oh, it's the best ever.
Yep.
Take care, man.
Later.
Good to see you. Bye.